All right, what is up? Welcome, Spoiler Kings. My name is Stink Kramer, Brian the Grizzly, Brandman Brandon. What's going on, guys?
Dude, I've been all over this Severance stuff, man. Watching all the stuff, like Ben Stiller and Adam Scott are everywhere, debunking crap, telling about all this other stuff. It is nuts. Miss Colbert, everyone is everywhere. I don't understand why. If you could do all this marketing, do it beforehand. Shit.
Right.
There's a lot of theories going around. Yeah, it's.
I mean, literally, the cast. You see that one? It's the Severance cast breaks down fan theories.
No, I haven't seen that one.
I have not.
Yeah, it's like 10 hours ago. It's funny. I like it.
I gotta check that one out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a look at that.
Yeah. So speaking of Severance, if you are into it, we're gonna be live on Saturday talking only the newest episode of Severance. So if you're watching it, trying to catch up on it, check us out on Saturday. It's such a freaking great show, man. It's so good. I rewatched the first episode again, and just this little things that they do where it's like, what does it mean? Like
did you watch the one with Ben Stiller I sent you? Yeah, when they talked about that opening scene and how they did it and how bulky stuff was and how hard it was to actually pull off, and it took them like 4 to 6 weeks to actually do the entire scene.
I did read something about that. Like he was like, part of it is like, it was like, it's not all one shot. It's a bunch of different shots that they cut up together.
It's like 40.
Yeah. And like one part is he's on a treadmill on a green screen, just running. So
he said he came in, and if they asked him, "Hey, what's your favorite color Gatorade?" he knew it would be a running day.
Yeah.
That's the only reason he knew. He was like, this is gonna be a bad day.
Yeah. And I rewatch. I'm like, the scene is so, like, for what it means in the show with the rat and the amazing thing is it's a good metaphor, but just for the cinematography of it, like the tech behind like how it's shot and how it looks is just it blows my mind, like how cool that shot is.
That's another thing he talked about. He said we're trying to do other things, we couldn't do it because it was just so many problems with it. So half the shots are actually CGI. Half the shots are totally CGI. He's running, and there's literally a guy on a poker still like chasing him a lot of the time, but a lot of the shots are CGI because there's people around having to do stuff. So like it made it really, really more interesting. And they said they only did it just to complete the end of one season connected to this next. That was the only reason they did it. I was like, but he said, but it was the most important thing we had to do.
Yeah,
because he said a lot of this episode is going to be about setup, and you're going to be in for a ride.
Yeah, which, we are. we did. So, yeah, definitely go check out. Our discussion about Severance, the first episode, and get ready because this next episode I think is gonna be good. I think the rest of the season is gonna be really good. Like seeing all the fan theories and stuff.
If this one was any indication, it set the tone for an amazing season.
Yeah,
I got to thank everybody for watching our thing too, because we went from like 35 views, like it was like 6 o'clock in the morning. I looked, I was like, we had 35 views. What the hell? So I think I only changed like season 2, episode 1, and then like literally like an hour and a half later, we had 200 views. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, it's getting the views now.
Now all of a sudden it just did it. So you guys really appreciate that.
Yeah. We see like all these other bigger YouTubers, talking about it as well. Who's doing it? Screen Crush. Screen Crush. Yeah, they have like long like breakdowns and stuff like that, which is cool.
Even though he everyone who did Screen Crush this time agree with you, Brand Man, 100% said that's obviously it's not her. That's not Helly. It's Elena. There's no question.
Yeah.
And they broke down the 2 scenes of like her watching them kiss, and then the fact that she tried to do the same scene except she was the more aggressor. Saying that she watched it and she knew what she was doing when she did it.
Yep.
That man, they right there, the one with the big brain, right there.
Yeah, that's a good one. And I think a lot of people, from what I read, are agreeing with you. There's a few people that are like, no, it doesn't make any sense. And I was like, nah, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Then they point out there's 2 points where it could have been Helly. There's 2 scenes where you're like, oh, that could be her and her actual care, but not really. Like her caring about, how everyone's feeling and trying to get, encourage them, could also be her feeling bad about what she's doing.
Yeah.
So it had nothing. It doesn't mean it's Helly. It just means she's not a terrible person.
Yeah. So I hope they get more into like, each the innie and the outie is the same person, so like, like how you just said right now, it's like it's her, but there's still a little bit of Helly in there. So like you'll get
a small thin
moments of that, you know what I mean? Yeah. So like like Mark S is just exaggerated version of like Mark outside of work, his outie.
So when Adam Scott explained that, he said, so when I do the innie, I pretend like I was just born 9 months ago. There's not a care in the world. I love where I am. No big issues. When I'm the outie, I pretend like all the pressure, all the stress of the world are carried on my shoulders. So that's when like I become the outie, my shoulders will slump over. I'm bad posture. I have this terrible feeling, and I do my emo hair because of the stress of the world. And then when I'm the innie, that's when I say I have to have good posture. I have to go back up and show, because I have no stress, no worries.
Yeah.
It's like when a baby cries and you see Brandman, he has no worries. He just, it's fine. When I hear baby cry, I'm like, what's going on?
Where?
Tank just leaves. Tank just starts running like Adam Scott.
Just up and down the halls. That's exactly what happens. But yeah, appreciate everyone coming in, checking that out on our Severance, and everyone that left a comment. I saw a few new people, so hopefully you guys are watching. So appreciate you guys. Speaking of, let's see who's in here right now. We got Collector Movie Man. So we thought we were on Fridays. Sometimes, like a couple times, not that many.
We'll end up on Friday by the time we end.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. View with Drew. What is up,
Drew? I thought you saw the Hulk Wolverine Part 3. I think that was what it was.
Nice. Yeah. Mama Bear. Always appreciate Mama Bear being in here.
Once again, she's here. We can start before then. And, all that other stuff was just pre-show.
That was the pre-show. There you go. Nikisa said, just finished a new episode of Severance. Nice. Yeah. I'm going to watch it again tomorrow morning to fully process it all.
Like I literally already have it like it's on my TV. So when we done and we go, see you guys later, I'm going to go watch it. I'm not going to go to sleep.
The newest episode?
Yeah, it's already.
Yeah, it came out at like 9, right? Like an hour ago, I think.
I think it was 8 or 7
earlier.
That's when a show is good, when it has you that riveted and waiting hand and foot for a new episode, so much so that everything else pretty much is pushed to the side.
Yeah.
I can't believe Elle's in the building.
Yeah.
She is
in the house.
Oh wait, she sure is. Hey.
What's up? So I wonder if there's a threshold for going in and out where eventually they're just pretending to be each other because they're immune.
They're immune. There's a timestamp on it. That's a good point. And that when they flash too much, there's only so much. So I don't know if I want to ask you, what do you think Lumen's doing?
That's the question. I read a really, really interesting theory on one of the groups I joined.
Mm-hmm.
I really like it. It gets a little too sci-fi fantasy.
But this is very sci-fi in itself.
It starts to turn more fantasy than sci-fi, I would say. But I liked it a lot. It was a really, really good theory where basically like the chip allows them to enter like this other dimension in a sense where when they're sorting out things, they're sorting out who goes to hell and heaven. You know, particularly hell. You know, it's like, oh, because these numbers scare you. They're scary numbers, and that's what they said. Like, oh, you'll know it when you feel it. You'll feel it. You know, and they start sorting them out. So that by them causing these issues with their innies coming out and stuff like that, is like you're messing up this dimensional rift kind of thing. It got really fantasy. I doubt that's what it is, but it was a really interesting theory where they kind of work in this purgatory area of this. I'm like, huh. I get it, because like I read a lot of people think like the chip is like a mark of the beast kind of thing, like according to the Bible and stuff like that. So like the chip is Lumen, kind of the start of the end kind of stuff, and they're sorting out who goes where. I was like, that's really cool. I don't think it's gonna go that route, but it was a really cool theory.
I love when people have those type of theories. That's so good.
Yeah, I never even thought about that. Because I really have no idea. I always thought it was just them doing nothing, just to see how a person reacts to things. You know what I mean? So
I 100% believe it's about living forever. And then they're cloning down below. They're cloning down below. But if you clone, you're a copy of you, but still that's not you. But if you can take the consciousness out and put it into that new person, now you can live forever.
That's interesting. Wow.
I think that's what it is. I think we're going to find out more, as we go along, but I think that's possibly what's going on now. We got what's the girl's name? The little girl's name?
Miss Wang, I think.
Miss Wang, yeah.
Wang, yeah.
I'm wondering if that's what's going on with her. Like she's a clone, and then they're going to eventually put someone's consciousness in there.
Yeah,
because the clone still has to grow up.
Yeah, I can see something like that. Because the founder, I forgot what his name was. He's like an old man. If he's even alive, I don't even know if he's alive still.
I mean, he's a Civil War's general.
Was he
1825? Yeah, and he's funny because they said he was a Union Civil War, but it was weird because it was like the Union lost, but it's dealing with slavery still, right? Isn't this kind of dealing with slavery? Severance?
Yeah,
slave to these companies.
Yeah.
And
so we talking about severance. Yeah, we talking about severance. Praise Care. Care. Oh, is it how do they pronounce that? Kier, right, or something like that. Yeah, and it's weird because they worship this guy and they
it's crazy.
Yeah. So 3 out of 5 people here at the start are women. Brandon Moran flexes in a tight shirt. Coincidence?
I think not. He's like, hold on, guys. Let me go get this thing back here.
Hold on. Let me go and grab the door and pull it. That was super awkward.
That's funny. Oh man, but yeah, L. I didn't know you're into the show, L. Maybe try to get you in on a Saturday or something. if you're down, but that's something too. I heard a lot too. It's like it's a chip. It's a computer chip. Electronics don't last forever. I ain't looking.
Oh, you guys are great.
That's funny. Well, yeah, but I think there's one Audi per person, but many innies per person. Ooh, like variants. Oh, that's
really interesting. I like that.
Yeah, I think Brandon would worry more if he heard a baby crying in his apartment. That's
not wrong.
It'll be more like The Hangover. Why is there a baby in the closet?
Yeah. Yeah, that is true. Me and Brandon are like, who's crying?
Yeah.
Brandman's like, wait a minute.
Like, what is going on?
Yeah, that's true. I didn't even think about that. If y'all weren't streaming, I'd be rewatching it right now.
I can't. As soon as we're done, guys, I am jumping on it. I am so excited. Only thing I wanted to do today, I had to work a lot. I didn't get home till real late, but all I want to do is watch Severance, read my Ultimate Spider-Man number 13, and my Wolverine number 1. That's all I really wanted to do for today. Enjoy.
Yep, I'm definitely reading Ultimate Spider-Man and Ultimate Wolverine after this.
I forgot about the Wolverine. I got to read that.
I'm
getting caught
still
up with Spider-Man.
Yeah, even though I have it, I was surprised for some reason. I didn't think it was coming out until like February or March or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, same.
I know when things are coming in my drops and everything, but I just have piles of comic books. So like I have to take like a day and just like read 10 and then go upstairs and do something else. But I am in the middle of reading Shift for Silo Shift, the second book. I'm now on chapter 36. This ish is good.
You're like, because Erica, because she's reading and she's like, it's harder to get into just because it's all new people and she's not really caring about them yet.
It's not.
Oh,
just wait.
Yeah.
There's a reason why at the end of Silo, the first season, the end that last, the second season, but the last episode, that there's only 2 people being shown. There's a reason. If there's not like 4 or 5 or 6 people, there is not. You'll see. You'll find out.
Okay. So, but yeah, she's reading that right now. She's got that, and she got the last one, Dust.
Yes.
So she got for a good price too.
Yeah. I got Dust here, but I haven't started Dust yet. But Fifth, this I am 250, so that's chapter 36 right now. About halfway through.
Yeah. I gotta get the audiobooks. I gotta read or listen to the audiobooks.
I got my dad to listen to the audiobook, so yeah.
Where do you get it from?
On Audible.
Audible. Okay.
It's Audible. Sense. And like when you sign on Audible, you get like 3 tokens, whatever. You just took all 3 tokens and did all 3 books.
Nice. Check that out. Let's see who else we got. We got Tony in the house. What's up? Feeling like a spoiler king, baby.
That means you're feeling good and feeling tired. Feeling good, feeling great. Feeling great and sleepy.
And sleepy. And then she said, "Is Ultimate Wolverine and Spider-Man are they as good as everyone is saying?"
This might be the best Spider-Man run since Miles. Morales.
It's awesome.
Like since the last Ultimate,
since Miles Morales. That's it. Like, dude, I am so loving it. Like, I'm even right now still loving the Miles Morales. Right now because he's been with T'Challa and now going against the Panther God and all those things. So that's amazing in itself. But this run and Ultimate, it's magical. It's so good.
It's so yeah.
Yeah. Are you caught up to Batman?
The latest issue I need to read.
Okay.
Typically I'm all caught up. I just haven't read the latest one yet.
Yeah.
But it doesn't disappoint. Every time I read it, I'm like, it's so good.
Yeah.
The story is so good.
I think I only got to like issue 5 or 6 or something like that, and I just kind of fell off. Not because it was bad, just because I just stopped grabbing them, like all comics really. But it was good, and there's a website where you can read them for free. You should go buy comic books. But if you're because it's they deserve to like get these stories and support these characters, but I get it, sometimes you money issues and stuff like that, so there's 1 or 2 websites where you can read it for free, so
there's been a thing, especially in Chicago, there's a one distributor who's actually going out of business, and it's a main distributor for a lot of small comic book shops. And I think this last Tuesday that they announced that they're going under, and a lot of people that haven't been planning are having problems getting new product. So
that sucks.
You understand that this could be the prelude to losing these small, bookshops. That's what a comic book place is. It's a bookshop. It's where you get physical books still and enjoy it. Yeah, Diamond went out. It's going out exactly. Yeah. Was going out of business, and that's going to affect a lot of people that haven't figured out they have to go on to a different distributor. Diamond has been in business for a long time. It's been a main distributor for the last 45 to 50 years, and for it to go out of business is going to affect a lot of people, a lot of smaller places like First Aid in Hyde Park. I was talking to the person that owns that one.
I love First Aid.
This is going to be a problem. They also have the one in over there by UIC. If you haven't been planning, like Chicago Comics has a big distributor, so they're fine. But like if you're not planning, we're talking about you might turn around one day and only have Graham Cracker Comics,
which I don't want. That's one of the things that I love so much about the city. Just the variation, because when I first came down here, it was strictly Graham Crackers, and then further exploration, First Aid, tons of places in Belmont.
That's what Chicago Comics has been there for a
Chicago Comics. Yeah. That's a great one.
The owner, I love him. We talk all the time.
He
actually owns 2 bookstores in the northern suburbs.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Stuff. Yeah.
Wow.
He grabs stuff for me anytime he sees something that's not nice. He just grabs.
Yeah. There's tons. There's Iron Circus, Challengers, which I really love. Challengers is a really good one.
They don't have enough back issues, but they are great with the new issues in all the variants. Challengers is great.
That's the place you want to go. I would never want to be limited to just. No offense to Graham Crackers, I love Graham Crackers. It's one of my go-tos, but variation is vital.
That's the whole my funnest part about C2E2 is to go to different comic book like places. One Stop in Oak Park. That guy is a freaking genius and has everything ever made. Like you don't want to sit there and get in a conversation with him because he's gonna be there forever. But literally, he's one of the most brilliant guys I've ever seen. He has more stuff than I've ever. He has 6,000 square feet of just crap everywhere. He's a comic book hoarder. The dude has everything. It gets all new stuff too. So I mean, these guys, these are hidden gems, and they know their stuff, and they could tell you. They'll tell you. Get this thing, hold on to it 5 years, and watch the value. They're amazing.
Yeah. Like by me, all there is just Graham Crackers. There's one that it's so hard to get to for me, but I just found out by my in-laws, like literally right down the block. It's I had to look it up because I never heard of it before. It's 1205 Comics. So I might stop there because I think it's just a privately owned one. I don't think it's
those are the best.
Yeah.
Those are the best.
One of the comic book stores that got me back into comics was Brainstorm, and it was in the city when I lived in the city. On like North Avenue and like Ashland ish, and oh man, I loved it. And I would talk to the 3 owners, and they were the only 3 dudes that would work there. And just sit there and just talk for hours, man. Hours, and then that one sold and then the other sold.
Amazing Fantasy.
Amazing Fantasy is a good one.
I mean, these are great things and great people to talk to because they understand physical media. And I know we harp on physical media a lot. I think it's because you don't want it to die. I don't want it to be like Silo. I don't want it to be like you got tablet. That's the only thing you have. Physical books are gone. People don't know what physical books are. I don't want people to not know what a library is. I mean, you're literally worse off people. We're worse off as a group of people, not having these type of things, these physical media, and you're at the demand of the company. If they decide to pull something, it's gone.
Yep. Same thing with all of digital. All of digital. Whether it be your video game, whether it be your movie, whether it be some of your cars now have no buttons. You just got a giant screen. So at any time they can just be like, you have to pay for your heat. What are you gonna do?
But
I don't think they're gonna do that. You never know.
They could do though.
but they could, because everything. But I mean, this everything is digital, and when you lose the tactile stuff, the stuff you can physically hold, it sucks.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm reading about this diamond because I didn't know about it. So was it last week they filed for bankruptcy?
Tuesday.
So yeah. So it says so they're looking for sales. So if sales efforts don't succeed, the diamond will cease operations, close its main office, and lay off about 168 employees. Yeah.
Here's the rub. The problem is they haven't been producing any of the stuff that they sell. They haven't been sending them to these comic book stores. So how are you going to get the sales if you're not sending it to, or they're always coming late? Have you ever been going to your comic book store and realize like all the indies are gone or not there? Oh, I've been waiting for this release. That's the reason. They're the reason.
Yeah, that sucks. It says they have until April 1st to sell. Otherwise, they're done. So even then, if they sell, they're done. It just seems like if they sell, it just helps the employees not get you avoid layoffs.
Yep.
So that does suck. That does suck. So yeah, definitely go to a comic book store, man. Go and even if you reserve a few things, man, the absolute stuff is so effing good.
It is
so effing good. The Ultimate stuff, Ultimate Spider-Man is good. Ultimate Wolverine, I haven't read yet. I don't know if have either of you guys read it yet?
No, that's another one I'm going to read tonight. Actually, give me 5 minutes. We'll be right back.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
I've read the first one already.
Okay. Was it good?
Yeah, it's really good. So it's interesting.
Okay.
I just feel like my fears that they're going to introduce Sabretooth. Like, because, what's his name? They introduced a lot of different X-Men. What's his name? The blue one. Darwin. So Darwin's there. They have it's a lot of different X-Men there. They're there, but it's putting up to a point where it looks like they're going to introduce Sabretooth.
Okay.
And I worry about it. Because you F it up. You F it up, then now we're gonna have a problem.
Yeah. Because I know this version of Wolverine is
in Darwin's Colossus. I couldn't think of who the person was.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Because I know it's pretty cool. Like his outfit is pretty sick though.
It is.
Like his new outfit, he's got like the muzzle kind of like that covers his mouth too. So
it was like Shredder.
Cool. Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah. So yeah. Go support your comic book store. Go to a Comic-Con. Comic-Cons are so much fun, man. We've been to the Indianapolis and Chicago, obviously Chicago C2E2. So those were both a lot of fun.
If I could pull Tank away, I'm gonna talk to Erica. She could let me get him one more somewhere close. We go to Detroit. That's what I'm talk. I'm like, look, I'm gonna send you guys like a whole care package.
Would be cool.
And see, like she'll let me just say, let's go to Detroit just a little bit. Maybe you guys could get a babysitter and we could just go together.
Yeah. For a 1 day thing, yeah.
Yeah, just go enjoy it and come back.
Yeah.
We'll be back by 5, 6 o'clock. Well, probably not. Probably like 8 o'clock.
Yeah, there you go. That's not too bad. But yeah, definitely go to some of these cons, man. They're a lot of fun. And and a lot of times you get free stuff. Walk around and just get free stuff. Collector Movie Man coming in saying, hey, Spoiler Kings, did you guys hear that people are having heart attacks at an early screening of Mission Impossible Final Reckoning because of the intense action scene?
I did hear that.
That's it said, and he also announced that the production of the fourth film is almost done. That's coming out 2029. The fourth movie. Was that something else that we were talking about?
I'm not sure because I know the fourth movie. The fourth book? I'm not sure. I don't know. Yeah, but this is you heard this too? Yeah.
We're having heart attacks.
Heart attacks, yeah.
Because the action is so intense. That seems like some PR person, claims. Because I hear that stuff for like horror films all the time. Like, oh, it was so scary, people left. Like people were throwing up on the side. It was like
no, but I did see that. I don't remember Yeah, I don't know like, how important how it truly really is, but I
Yeah.
did see that.
Or did they just get a bunch of people as like you have to have a pacemaker in order to get the early screening? Just to make sure, like, all right, the goal is send people to the hospital. that is wild though. That's crazy.
So let me see if I can pull it up.
Find it. He said, "Wait, Detroit has a con."
Yes,
I think Detroit has a con, right? Yeah.
Yeah, because we were at C2E2 and the guy was like, "Hey, I could do this thing for you, but I'll be at Detroit at S-Con. So why don't you just meet me there?" I was like, "I can't just do that. I need to plan this out."
Yeah. So it's called Motor City Comic Con.
Mhm.
That's gonna be there in May of this year. It's in Nova, Michigan, which I don't know where it is. I don't know
So
where Nova is, but
here it is. In an interview with Empire, McQuarrie recalled a moment where a viewer described the experience of physical and overwhelming fatigue. Someone said, "I was suffocating throughout the entire sequence. I almost had a heart attack," McQuarrie said. "I thought, I guess we did something right." So a number of audience members have said they feel like they're going to suffer a heart attack. But this is only coming from Christopher McQuarrie.
okay.
McQuarrie. So it's coming from him. And but Variety said it, Screen Crush, Independent, Blunt Magazine, they all said it. So
that's funny. Yeah, IGN reported on it too. Yeah. Yeah. I think there's just a lot of like PR kind of hype. That's what it sounds like. But that's cool. It's those are always fun like articles to read about. Like this movie's so crazy, or so
like,
horror, so graphic, or
I wouldn't be nothing.
Yeah.
They stop my heart. Me watching a scary movie based in Chicago about something that I see all the time. Man, that'll get me.
Yeah.
So since we went for Brandman, have you heard about the Children of Blood and Bone movie that they're doing?
Oh yeah. I haven't read the book. Erica read the book. She liked it. It's right up her alley. If you like supernatural stuff and magic,
Yeah,
and
a lot of myth.
Yeah. But I didn't know they were making the movie out of that.
Yes.
So because that book was super popular. So I remember going to like Barnes and Nobles and stuff like that, and seeing it like
everywhere
for it was like years ago, obviously years ago. But I remember seeing it like at a lot of places. And then I asked Eric, I'm like, because I know it's in her it's on her shelf up there, upstairs. So I was like, didn't you read this book? She goes, oh yeah, it was good. Yeah.
So I said, I know that
Tank, don't start that. What am I starting?
Mabedu, Amanda Stenberg, so that's from The Hate You Give. Damson Idris, Christopher, and Tosin Cole for Supercell, which I love Supercell. I love him as an actor from Supercell. They're all starring in it, and I am for it. I am 100% about it. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. I think it comes out January 2027. They're talking about it. Adeyemi's book. So my wife went out, like we were talking about it, and she went and grabbed two copies. So we're going to read it together.
Nice.
Trying to figure out, what it really is, what's really going on. It seems really cool. It seems a very, he said yarning. It seems one of those things where you reclaiming magic from that's stolen from your people. It's all based in this fictional country in Africa. So I'm down. So, but we're gonna read it together. I know that film is going to take place in South Africa. It's going to be coming on. I'm starting soon, like within the next 2 or 3 weeks. So
oh really?
I am 100% behind it, and I cannot wait to see what they come up with. Because once again, I like fantasy, I like magic, and I love my people. And it's gonna be, these are some of the most. If you're gonna pick 4 beautiful Black people, these are the 4 you gonna go grab. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, I thought there's more. Like a few people casted already. Like
they are because they're starting to shoot now. But those are they're stars. They're the
main stars.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Yeah. So I mean, it's I I saw her reading it, and I told her, I asked her about it, and she's like, "Oh, yeah, it's good." A lot of like fantasy and stuff like that. So,
I was like, yeah,
there you go.
I was like, yeah, okay, well, if you're gonna do it right.
Who they're pretty young. I'm like, who's the oldest of that group?
I mean, Damson is what just
30 something,
33, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably the oldest. And he probably he's perpetually looks like he's 12. So like, which is why they didn't want to be T'Challa anyway. But yeah, no, I'm all for it, man.
Yeah. But I know there's like a whole series of books. I think there's like three of them.
Three of
Two
them.
of them. Three of them.
Three of them.
Yeah. So, but yeah, if it does well, I can definitely see them, doing a trilogy, movie trilogy.
They're already writing the second book. The second movie.
Second movie. Yeah. So,
and most people say they like the second book the most.
Yeah. I don't think Erica. I don't think she read the second one. I don't think she could find it. I think that was the issue she was having at the time. Because I think what the book came out 2019. Or was that the second one? The first one came out 2018.
So and then the second one's the Children of Virtue and Vengeance.
Yeah.
And then the Children of Anguish and Anarchy, I believe, is the last one that just came out. In June.
Damn. Oh damn, yeah, it did. Well.
So I mean, it's a very cool idea. So yeah, I'm down. I can't wait to see what comes of it. And as I said, me and my wife are gonna read it together and enjoy this. Maybe I'll do a book review for Black History Month this time. Go from there.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Because I know like Erica, she whenever she like reads, she tries to find a more like a minority author, and I believe I'm looking at this as a Nigerian American.
Yeah,
who wrote it. So yeah, like those what's that movie that just came out that has all this drama with Ryan Reynolds' wife.
Oh my god. Blake Lively.
Blake Lively, the movie that she was just in. Like Erica can't stand that author. Like that who wrote the book. She's like, it's just so like
it ends with us or something like that.
It ends with us. I guess there's like a whole series of like of stuff that that author wound up writing, and Erica's like, yeah, I'm good. Kind of, yeah.
But you can't blame them for just one bad book. I mean, I'm hearing that I didn't realize Mayfair Witches, they're saying the book is really, really good.
Yes.
It's the show that's really, really bad.
Yes. I'm hearing that a lot. Because I hear everyone talk about Lasher and they're like, the book, he does this, he does. We have people in our chat, they're like, oh, like Lasher does this and there's all this other stuff happening. And then the book is just
the show is just
the show is just doing something where it's like I don't know if it's the pacing, if it's the chemistry between the characters. I'm not feeling it. Is it the acting, the writing? It's something
good, but so like it was so weird. Like I was even watching the last episode again, and when JoJo found out her dad was there, her upsetness was so bad.
Yeah,
it was so bad.
Like, she should be fuming. She should be like rage. Like what?
How dare you?
Yeah, yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
it's like,
and just walks away. It's like like I feel like she should be like mad, like angry, not just be like, yeah. That's like, oh, I borrowed your jacket and I ripped it. Like that's the kind of reaction. Not like, hey, you're a horrible father.
You're a terrible father / my father who raped my mom. Like what?
Yeah.
But this is what we're doing, and it's like,
yeah.
Come on, you guys could be better than this. I know you do better than this.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna say all that, and then watch this episode be great.
I'm still holding on hope. Just because of Interview with the Vampire, I'm holding on hope for this show. But Telemaska better be good though. That better be good. Because if you're 0 for or technically 1 for 3, then
But it probably won't even matter because Interview with the Vampire is just that good.
yeah, it really is.
Yeah,
it really is. And Collector said he's talking about the 4th James Cameron.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
the 4th Avatar.
Yeah, man, I think he said he's got enough for like 5 or 6 movies. So yeah, we're getting a bunch of Avatars. They just need to kill Jake already. Kill Jake.
You gotta go. All right.
Yeah,
I'm all for it. No more 5-figure blue people. We don't do that.
So I was half paying attention. I heard
4
black people. Yeah. Well, I don't know if you had read that book of Children of Blood and Bone.
Well,
I know it was like super popular. So I know Mama Bear. I think you said you read a lot, right? Could be.
You have to. I mean, come on. All the stuff she had was with the Harry Potters, how she knows all. Yeah, come on. She has to.
Yeah. She said he would be Prince T'Challa.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, because he's always going to be Prince T'Challa because he's only going to look like he's 12.
The one book that I really like being put into a movie or TV show is called Fourth Wing. It's about a girl who has to go to a dragon college and has to learn how to ride a dragon.
But that sounds like so many other things. I mean, because you have Aragon, How to Train Your Dragon. You have so many of these dragon novels right now. It's just hard to break into the movie
genre.
Yeah, that genre,
like that fantasy dragon stuff. But that's cool. I mean, there's always a bunch of good books. Like I did not expect.
Fourth Wing is a big thing. I was at half price. I grabbed one for my daughter, but
oh really? Oh yeah. Damn. So I mean, if it gets big, especially with like the young adult kind of audience, then it's gonna become a movie.
I can see it.
Yeah,
a movie, or like if Disney buys the right to a Disney Plus show or something to that effect.
Yeah. He said yes, the book is much better. Yeah, I think you were telling us about the book and stuff like that.
Sorry about that.
That's all good. So I'm reading the 3rd book in the series of Fourth Wing. Nice. You're in deep at this point.
Yeah, I bought my daughter the first one, and if it's good, I'll probably steal it. I like to read, so I sit down and just before I go to bed, 50 pages. I can knock it out 50 pages. Yeah. Just that these books of Silo are like 650 pages long, so it's taking forever.
Yeah, they're beasts. But I always like the young adult kind of genre, that and like the sci-fi, because I feel like the young adult, they're able to get into like more kiddie stuff while still being adult kind of in it, so they're able to ride that line. Where the adult stuff can sometimes be really bland and boring, or like
drama filled or something.
Too drama,
that.
Yeah. Yeah. But. And Kevin, what's up, Kevin? Said Academy voters just nominated Wicked for nothing. It's not going to win any major awards. Yeah, we're gonna get into. Actually, let me send you, Brian, the link for some of these pictures. Rotten Tomatoes has a cool design, so we can just share those photos. But yeah, man. What are you talking about here? Amelia Perez is going to win some Oscars. They're up for 13 fucking Oscars for this trash fucking movie.
I don't think it's trash. I just think it's kind of racist.
It's I personally think it's super offensive to Mexicans. I think it's super offensive to trans people. It's a musical that hates a musical, and the director's a French dude who's like doing all this in like, you don't have any Mexicans in the fucking movie.
Mm-hmm.
And the one that's half Mexican with Selena Gomez, she can't speak Spanish for her life. Mm-hmm. Like people like show clips of her yelling in Spanish, sounds just like Khaleesi speaking a fake language in Game of Thrones. because that's what you're told. You're like blah 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 blah. You have beats of the language you hit, rather than like you put the emphasis on the wrong syllables when you don't know the language. You're kind of going after a tone rather than the actual words, kind of thing. Yeah. Ugh.
I mean, they have a Spanish people. They have. I mean, Zoe Saldana is Dominican.
She's
Dominican.
Yeah, they have Hispanic people,
Venezuelan people.
Yeah.
But you said there's one Mexican in the entire top 10 people in the cast.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah. It's up for 13. I believe that's like up there with the most nominations ever. Up there. I don't know if it's tied or but it's 13 is a lot. 13 is a lot. And I finally watched this Amelia Perez, and it's so, the music is so bad. The first couple songs, I'm like, okay, and then after that, man, it's just, I think it just stopped. It doesn't care it's being a musical anymore, which is just wild because it's the same year Wicked has come out, and Wicked is really good, like amazing, with amazing music, amazing songs, amazing like actresses that can sing, and then.
But this is what I believe the Oscars are about: pretentious people that are really care about. Oh, I found this underground thing, and that's when they push that crap, And if you're a popular movie, then they don't want to. I know this underground stuff is better than your whatever you're doing, and I feel like it's fake. A smaller movie could be great, but the way they're doing it just seems so fake to me. I don't like it.
Yeah. You just, and I've seen a lot of people comparing this to like Crash. That year Crash came out, where it was like the critics or not the critics, but the audience hated it. But all the pretentious Hollywood snobs are like, it's so good. Like,
everyone was all about
Crash.
Yeah.
But it's like, it talks about racism and blah blah blah. But I'm like, yeah, but everything's a trope, and it's kind of negative. It's not even like how they beat racism or like anything. Like Green Book, you could kind of like, how this one dude overcome being a racist or being surrounded by racists. Like at the very bare minimum of that. With Crash is like,
Green Book is even worse for me, because I mean that it literally is the same trope.
White savior.
I hate that so much.
Yeah. I mean, at one point he does that. That's the whole point of the movie. Is like he's the dude's bodyguard. So it's what he does. He just saves him throughout the entire movie.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but it's just, man, Amelia Perez, because I gotta watch this movie because it was up for so many Golden Globes. I knew it was gonna be up for a bunch of Oscars, and I kept seeing these clips, and I'm like, there's no way.
Yeah.
It's so bad. It's frustrating that it's getting this much love from Hollywood.
Everybody. Yeah.
And I feel like, so like you're saying that like it's pretentious. I feel it's a lot of political right now, because you have what's going on politically, and then this being a Mexican trans movie. It's like that's all they need to hear. You know what I mean? So it's the kind of what she always says. You're checking the boxes. So it's like
checking the boxes. That's exactly what it is.
And that's all it matters for them. Is like, no, you have Mexicans, even though there's no Mexicans in the movie, and you have a trans.
There are some, and you keep on saying it's done. There's
the main characters. There's no main character that's Mexican. I'm probably some of the background characters. Probably.
I mean, how many people do you call main characters?
Zoe Saldana. I don't know the main the drug lord that transitioned. I don't know her name.
Tanya.
Yeah, I think she's
Mexican.
She's Mexican.
Selena's is half.
Selena's half, but she don't even speak Spanish. They even went to a point where she's so bad at speaking Spanish that when she tries to speak Spanish, it's like it's too difficult for her. So she just like blah 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 blah, and they're like, "¿Qué?" And they're like, "When do we go back to Los Angeles?" I was like, so she just like what? Like, this is so annoying.
But you can't say there's none, because
the main, I guess, Amelia, is her character is Mexican.
No, I thought she was Spanish.
Is she Spanish? Is she from Spain?
Yeah, she's Spanish. Zoe Saldana is Dominican. I think the Gustavo dude is Venezuelan, and everyone else is pretty much Mexican.
Yeah.
So there's some in there, but that has nothing to do. I just don't think the movie's good. But whatever.
Yeah. But I think it's just an insult to Mexico. It's like, oh, it's nothing but drug lords and everyone's killing each other down there. It was like,
Yeah.
We'll get into
the question is like, why do Mexicans hate Emilia Perez? That's what it's just like.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing too. Is like I thought a lot of people were like, oh, they hate the movie because it's about a trans person. But then I'm like, oh no, they hate it because it's pretty much like talking shit about your culture by this French dude. Yeah.
You said most Mexican people that are watching are saying this is bullshit. This is not what's going on.
I sent you a link to a Facebook post. Since we're talking Oscars, might as well break down the Oscars. I wanted to make a thing, so we don't have to like share a screen, but I didn't get a chance to. But Wicked has 10. Wicked has 10 Oscars. They're up there. Even Conclave has 8. So,
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Let's run this real quick.
Get that ready. I'm gonna go through these real quick. Said James Cameron says he has 9. Damn.
Jesus H. Christ, dude.
I thought it was like 5 or 6. 9. Stop. He's to get out of here. Kevin Davis said best anime feature going to be between Wild Robot and Disney. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. I'm not shocked or surprised that Elton John got Oscar nomination for best song, original song. Yeah, it's Elton John. There are some snubs for the music though, for sure. Click said, how old is your daughter? Because I will tell you, there's a lot of swearing, and a lot of violence, and not a lot of sexual content.
So she's 10, about to be 11, and it's the point where she's smart enough to know.
Mm-hmm.
I let her read a lot of stuff that she shouldn't read. As long as you're reading and we could discuss it.
Yeah.
And she'll tell me, if it's too much for her, she always talks to me about it. So I'm very big on exploring stuff.
Mm-hmm. That's good. Kevin said the Oscars is popular contest. Popularity contest. Yes,
but it's for Hollywood. It's a popularity contest for Hollywood only. Like this is what we're going to do this year. We're going to show how cool we are.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm probably not going to watch the Oscars this year because I have a feeling that Emily Flores is going to win everything. I think so too. We're supposed to put the right emphasis on the correct syllable. Yeah. My girlfriend says that a lot. The emphasis on the correct syllable. Do you listen to Sean Chandler's reaction to the Oscar nominations? He was so mad. No, I haven't. Now I'm going to. I didn't know that.
Me neither.
Because most of like YouTube critics, who are, I would consider like more of the audience critics, they don't like Emilia Perez, but all the Hollywood critics are loving it, but for no good reason too. They're just like, oh, it's so good, blah blah blah. It's like it has a good message. I'm like, no, it doesn't have a good message. It does not have a good message. So I'll be mad if Mickey Madison doesn't win for Best Actress because she's totally deserves it. She has like 8 different sex scenes in that movie, and she's fully naked in 2 of them.
I'm still mad at Mikey Madison.
What?
She killed Dewey. She killed him.
Oh. I forgot about that. Holy shit! Yeah.
Oh, the Nora movie. Yeah. Oh, that's the one I said I'm not going to watch.
Yeah, the Nora. In for a girl that young and impressive. Yeah. Conclave. I love that movie it's such a good movie. Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
it's my number 2 movie of the year. It's up there in my top 5. I think I have it.
I had number 3.
Yeah, I got to release our. I'll release it hopefully the weekend, if not Monday. I'm gonna shoot for Monday because I got to get it out. I just haven't had a chance to really do anything. But yeah. All right, let's talk get these Oscars.
All right, let's pull it up.
Cool.
I was gonna go and then
I would just jump into it. This is like a small segment, but not a main one. All right, so the Oscars, they came out today because of they were delayed. Oh, excuse me, they were delayed because of the wildfires in LA, so they got pushed back. So today, the 23rd, I think, we wind up getting all our Oscar nominations, and so this one right here with what you have up, this is kind of like the main. These are the big guys. These are the ones with the most nominations. Complete Unknown, which I haven't seen yet, got 8. Conclave, great movies, got 8. Brutalist, I haven't seen yet, 10. Wicked,
I'm watching that tomorrow.
So Brutalist, I'll probably check it out this weekend.
The problem is you're watching segments because it's like so fucking long.
Isn't there an intermission? Somebody told us there's an intermission in or something.
In the movie theater, there's an intermission. Yes,
yeah, like a 15-minute intermission. So yeah, Brutalist, Wicked, and then the big one for the year, 13, Amelia Perez. Oh my god, I haven't heard anybody say they liked it. Like, at least from a lot of people I watch, I haven't heard anybody say it's good. So
we'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. So those are your big nomination ones.
So we got nomination for leading actress role. We got Cynthia Erivo for Wicked. Carla Gasson from Emilia Perez. Mickey Madison for Nora. Demi Moore for The Substance. And Fernanda Torres for I'm Still Here. There's no way Demi Moore is going to win, but I love it.
Man.
I'd be happy if it happened.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's going to be Mikey Madison.
Ooh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know if they give it to somebody that young. I mean, they could.
Anna Paquin won an Oscar when she was 11.
Yeah, that's true. There's been a few young kids winning big roles, but it does. I think it belongs to Cynthia Erivo.
Mm-hmm.
But Demi Moore,
she's not. She's so, because it's a popularity contest. I don't see her winning.
Yeah, no. Yeah, this one's a close one. The only one I haven't seen was I'm Still Here. That's the only one I haven't seen yet. Demi Moore, that might be the best she's ever been in a movie, like ever. Like, she was so good in it.
Weird that she might not win because of the last scene, because of how deformed and the body stuff. You know, is that she might not win because of that, because it went so absurd at the end.
No, because
her acting was really good.
Yeah, because I don't think that was in her at the end. She wasn't in that, giant, whatever it was, monster, because I believe in these categories you break it down by however they are in the movie. So it could technically be a bad movie, but if the acting from that person was good, but all the I won't say all these, but The Substance was a good movie, but her in it was
superb.
Yeah. I like Brandman said, I want her to win, but I think Cynthia Erivo might win it.
Yeah, because
Mickey's pretty popular.
Yeah, when it boils down to it, you got to kind of ask yourself who's talking about who more.
Yeah.
Oscar for leading nomination for acting and actors in a leading role: Adrian Brody for The Brutalist, Timothy Chalamet. I'm sorry, and A Complete Unknown. Coleman Domingo and Sing Sing, Ralph Fiennes and Conclave, Sebastian Stan and The Apprentice. Really, Sebastian Stan and The Apprentice. Really,
The Apprentice is actually a really good movie. It's a weird topic because it's about Trump. It's a really good movie, though. I gotta give it credit. Sebastian was really. I know. Oh my god. Yeah,
I'm not even giving the time of day. F you.
I know he didn't like it. I mean, it doesn't put him in a good light by any means. It doesn't like, oh, hey, this guy isn't too bad. It's like, no.
I think Adrian Brody's going to run away with this.
I think so, but I really want Ralph Fiennes. This should be his year. This 100%.
He did a great job.
He did a great job.
What up, Professor?
What's up? Yeah, as a collector saying, if Ralph Fiennes doesn't win, he's gonna be mad. He probably does. I haven't seen The Brutalist yet, so he could get it. But I hear everyone talking about how amazing that movie is and how good he's in it. So, but
I mean, Chalamet too. I mean, I heard a lot of good things about that movie.
Yeah.
Best Picture nomination, we got Nora, The Brutalist, A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Wicked, Dune Part 2, Amelia Perez, Nickel Boys, The Substance, and I'm Still Here.
I feel like it's going to be The Brutalist.
Yeah, this one's interesting.
I think it's going to be Anora and Anora.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, there's a few I haven't seen on here yet. So I like Nickel Boys. I'm Still Here. The Brutalist. I haven't seen those yet, so I can't really put those in. But just hearing how much everyone's loving The Brutalist. But Conclave was so good.
Conclave was the best movie. Best one I saw. But Dune Part 2 was great too, but just people don't like that genre right now. This is not what's going to win.
It's not.
So, that's what it puts it. And people love Anora.
Yeah.
I mean, as that.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people really love Anora. But like here you have my top like 3-4 out of my top 10, with Dune, Conclave, Wicked is up there, and The Substance. Like those are all in my like top 10. So. Oh, and I haven't seen The Complete Unknown yet.
What do you think?
Either. So for this one, I'm thinking the Best Picture. I'm thinking it'll be The Brutalist, followed very closely by Conclave. I think it's going to be one of those two.
It has.
What if The Substance does win?
Say what?
Just out of nowhere, The Substance wins. Like the way they vote is just like weird, and The Substance just comes in. It's like splits the vote. Like what if like Brutalist and Conclave split the vote too much?
That would be awesome.
Yeah, not saying Nora is going to be up there, guys.
I think so. It's going to be up there. Yeah. I would say those top 4 up there are probably your top 4 best possibilities.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. So this one I have an issue with, but this is the best directing. So you have The Substance with Corley Fargate. The Brutalist was that Brady Corbett? Amelia Perez. It's French, so I don't know you're supposed to pronounce it. Jacques or whatever. But, and then A Complete Unknown, James Mangold, and Anora, Sean Baker.
Where the hell is Denis Villeneuve?
Yes, exactly. Yeah. This is the biggest snub. One of the biggest snubs I think I've seen in all of these categories. Denis Villeneuve is not on here. See, what? Like Amelia Perez, he doesn't belong on this list. He doesn't belong on this list. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Denis Villeneuve was a bazillion times of a better directed movie.
Seriously.
Than that. It's a crime.
It's a popularity contest, and that's just what it is.
Wow.
Oscars, 25 nominations, animated features. We got Wild Robot, Flow, Inside Out 2, Memoir of a Snail, and Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul.
It's as much as I would love for it to be Wallace. Oh, what's that?
That's 100% of Rotten Tomatoes.
It's a good movie.
It's a good movie.
It
really
a lot
is.
of fun.
The Wallace and Gromit movies are great.
Yeah, with the little gnome, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I really liked it.
I'm going to cry during Wallace and Gromit.
No.
I don't think that's what's going to happen, guys.
I think Wallace and Gromit has won before. right? Am I wrong?
I feel like it's won something.
Yeah, I don't know if it won an Oscar.
And not for animated feature. I don't know. Check it out.
I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Wild Robot should win. I don't care.
I feel like it will.
I watched Flow, and I wasn't impressed. Tank loves it.
Love it.
My girls are like, "What the f is this?" So, but it is artsy, right? This is about artsy stuff. I still say the Wild Robot is the best one.
Yeah, I mean, it for me, it's between Wild Robot and Flow. Like those are the two best out of all of these. All of these are great movies, though. This is probably the one category where they're like, you can watch all these movies and love each one, for sure.
I saw yesterday Memoir of a Snail.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay. I watched it. I was like, it was just fine.
It was good. It was probably my least favorite out of all five.
It wasn't a Wild Robot. It wasn't even Inside Out 2 to me.
No.
It was good for what it was.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I liked it. I don't see it winning. Same thing with Wallace and Gromit. I liked it. I had a lot of fun with it. I don't see it winning. Wild Robot or Flow. It's gonna be one of those two. It's gonna be one of those two.
Bradman, I want you to watch Flow. Tell me what you think.
I will.
Yeah. So these are good. I'm still looking for the 4K on Flow. I want to get that. I want to own it on physical media. I think that's about it.
That's it. That's the last one.
Yeah, that's all at least the main kind of categories. Here I can bring up. Oh yeah, and Wallace and Gromit did win before in 2005. The Curse of the Were-Rabbit. They won for best animated.
I saw that. I like that one. The Curse of the Were-Rabbit.
The Curse of the Were-Rabbit was great.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah. But I think the Wrong Trousers won for best animated short in '93. A Close Shave won for best short, but the feature was the Curse of the Were-Rabbit, which is a good one. Wallace and Gromit they're always fun. But yeah, there's a few other like big snubs I thought for the Oscars. I thought the big one was Challengers. Challengers didn't get nothing.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that good. So
nothing.
They didn't care.
At the very least, cinematography and songs. I thought their music was so good. That because it got you in that like intense kind of like zone. Because like music, you have original score, The Brutalist, Conclave, Amelia Perez, Wicked, and Wild Robot, and then original song you have Amelia Perez, another Amelia Perez, Elton John, Sing Sing, and the 688. So like legit.
You knew it was being taken out.
I haven't seen the 688 yet, so I don't the journey for original song. I haven't heard that. But the original score, Conclave, I thought had a really good score. Obviously, Wicked.
It was amazing score. Conclave was amazing.
Yeah. The Brutalist, like I said, I haven't seen that yet. And Wild Robot, I thought had a really good score too. Like you really felt
everything
the times. Yeah. But Amelia Perez, like when you score, it's so good. But yeah, I would assume they would have been up there. But yeah, Nosferatu's up for a few, production design and a few other ones. Visual effects, that's the one I wanted to bring up. Visual effects, Alien Romulus, Better Man, right, which is the monkey one.
Yeah.
Dune Part 2, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, and Wicked. Those are for your visual effects.
Dune Part 2.
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
the movie was terrible.
I mean,
Yeah.
you're not going on the quality of the movie. You're going on the quality of the visual effects in the movie.
But the visual effects of Doom,
Doom Part 2. I agree. Don't get me wrong.
The desert, and then you see the sandworms. Even the scene when you're on top of the sandworm, it didn't look stupid.
When you're in the
It
planet,
could be stupid, right?
Yeah.
But it's literally awesome.
Yeah, when they're on the planet of the Harkonnen, I forgot what it was called.
Oh my god, the black and white. Oh my god,
with the fireworks popping off, and it looked everything that was so cool. That was so cool. Yeah,
so
I mean, I agree, Dune too, but there's an argument for Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes because they did some really cool stuff with like making those people like become monkeys. You know, it was like,
but you've done it 15 times.
That's true.
Hey, you did him this monkey even better this time. Like, what's the same thing? You know, come on.
Yeah. See, there was cinematography, which is another one I like. There's The Brutalist, Dune Part 2, Emilia Perez, Maria, and Nosferatu.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I would probably give it to Dune Part 2.
Same.
I'd give it to out of those. Good. Who'd you give it to? Dune? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Who won the Sundance?
I don't remember.
Who won the overseas?
For
cinematography.
I don't know. Usually a lot of the other award shows I really don't pay attention to, like BAFTA and SAG and stuff like that.
They'll tell you they kind of
usually. I think what was it? BAFTA and SAG, I think, are good indicators. Although Golden Globes have been pretty on the last couple of days or last couple of years. But we got Ty in the house. What's up, Ty?
What up, Ty?
What's going on, Ty?
But yeah, and then a few other ones real quick. Actress in supporting role, Complete Unknown, Wicked, The Brutalist, Conclave, Emilia Perez. So you have Zoe Zendala, Felicity Jones for Brutalist, Ariana Grande.
This going.
Yeah. Actor in supporting role, you have Honora, Real Pain, Complete Unknown, which Edward Norton, Guy Pearce with The Brutalist, Jeremy Strong, The Apprentice. Those are some good ones.
I think
there.
Guy Pearce is probably going to do it, but we'll see.
Yeah. So, but those are most of the categories. But we're gonna do what we usually do every year. I'll be making a like a I don't know what, a contest. There you go. A contest like where you pick the winners, and we'll have a bunch of the major categories, not all the categories, the major categories. And you pretty much just be a Google Drive link. You just kind of go in, put your info in, your name, your email, pick whoever you think is going to win, and hit submit, and that's it. And then whoever has the most correct is going to win a prize.
Yeah, we do good prizes. So
Yeah. So
whatever
nice prize. We haven't figured it out yet because it just came out today. But we've been doing this for the past how long have we been? Maybe the past like 4 years, I think. We were doing it before Spoiler Kings were even a thing. when we merged stuff together. But because we did it last year, I think
I want to say it's 5 years.
Yeah, it's been a while. So and then we're gonna be releasing all the top 10 of the best pictures. So we'll release that. We usually try to collab with some other creators and talk about stuff like that. So we're already talking to a bunch of people, to see if we come out here and do some stuff. The Spoiler King Awards with the Golden Brandon Funko. Just instead of like the statue, like holding the sword or whatever, it's just Brandon.
Like this. I was thinking more of a squeeze toy. So you go.
The arms get bigger, like I do like that.
Oh,
yeah. So if you're watching, keep an eye out. We're gonna be doing the contest pretty soon. I'll probably work on it over the weekend, so it'll come out early next week. It's free. You just gotta be a subscriber. Come in and hang out with us, and leave some comments with a lot of the nominations. And once we start getting into the breakdowns of all the movies, definitely want to hear from you guys what you guys think about a lot of these movies. This year, I don't know if this is a good year. Doesn't feel like it's a solid year. I feel
a little underwhelming, huh?
Just put Amelia Perez on all of them and just see what happens.
Those are your best odds, honestly. But yeah, we appreciate everyone hanging out with us in our Oscar nomination breakdown. If you are live, stick around. We're gonna move on to our next topic. But if you are watching on the replay, we appreciate you guys. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and keep your eyes out for our Spoiler King Oscar contest coming soon. But cool. Let's move on to our next topic. So I know I skipped over Collector movie. Giving us his thoughts for the movies on that list. Are my top 10 of the year. Okay. So I was so pissed that Denis Villeneuve didn't get nominated. Same, man. That's such a.
I'm telling you, it's about timing, and
that is true. That is true. Usually, movies that come out early in the year don't get nomination for it. One is it's recency bias.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
It's what you do last year. Mm-hmm. That's why the year Everything Always won a bunch of stuff. It was a big surprise because it came out early in the year,
February.
Yeah,
still hold it. Yeah.
He said there's been no announcement for Flow to come to 4K yet. I know, which sucks.
You guys go get it.
I'm seeing Brutalist tomorrow. The movie's 3 hours, plus 20 minutes of intermission. 20 minutes of previews and 15-minute intermission.
There's nothing in my life I want to be that long.
Yeah. So you go into the theater at 11:30 and you come out for like dinner.
Yeah.
It's like dinner time. Yeah. That's oh my god. Contest. Yep. We celebrate my mom's birthday. We had a great day. Awesome, man. That's cool. Awesome. I know. I think you said your birthday's coming up pretty soon, right? I think next week.
Man, every time I look at that, I think about how good Logan was. Every time I see his thing, it just
reminder.
Just remind me.
Yeah. Did you guys see the Metal Gear Solid 3 Funko Pops got announced to pre-order 2 of them? No, I didn't see that.
I got my I bought my daughters the Moana 2 ones, and then I got my stuff today. So I got mine.
Nice.
And of course, I had to add another Daredevil to go with because he has so many different masks. So I was like, let me just start adding masks.
You can get all the different outfits. Nice.
That's me. So yeah.
There you go. She said, "Happy
birthright day,
mom."
Yeah, we should be celebrating you. Like we did nothing. We literally just came out. Mom did all the work, and we get the cake.
Yeah, right. But yeah,
that's what mom used to always tell me. Like, we'll get birthday presents for me, and she'd be like, "So what'd you get me?" Because without me, none of this was possible. And I said, "I'm gonna give you a hearty handshake, mother. Thank you."
A big hug. Like, cheap ass, get out of here.
Say a hearty handshake. It's hearty. That means it's meant something. What's all into this? Yeah. So yeah, we've been doing the Oscar thing for a while now, man. We've been doing it for a while. So our first year that we did it was like it was me and the original guy that started. You try to do it. You guys try to do it, and I was like, all right. I was like,
well,
I'll pop in sometimes, and then
well, yeah. So that was the issue the first time before I even knew you. Like I'm doing. I'm like, oh, we gotta do it, and then the last time he did it was probably like 3 years ago.
Yep.
Maybe 4 years ago. I want to say 3 years ago. And he started, and then he stopped showing up, and then Brian,
That's
you
why I
filled
just
in.
jumped there and said, all right, I'll watch all the movies, so we'll figure it out.
Yeah. So this year we'll probably like we'll split it between the three of us or something like that. And you know, we usually try to bring on some guests, you know, and collab and do some fun stuff. So
I always feel like I always
YouTubers.
say I'm not going to watch something or I'm not going to do it, and then I end up watching it.
You end up watching it anyway, right?
It's hard for me to just know that you guys are doing something and me not being there to do it.
Be part of it.
I can't do it. I'm like, I'll be sitting there watching the sidelines, like, yeah, I'm good. It's like that's how it was with me in football. Like, I'm like, yeah, man, I don't need to be on offense and defense and special teams. And then I see them out there doing it. I'm like, yeah, I need to be out. Just can't help it.
I know that feeling. Oh, that's how I was at FOMO.
Like, I can't miss out. No. We're doing.
I think having two kids like so young and doing this is like I get so much FOMO, man. Like you know, Brian gets to go on and do all these shows that last for hours because his kids can feed themselves and yeah, right.
I get you.
You know, like. Yeah, there's so many times I'm like, oh, I want to be on this panel. It's like so bad.
That is the best part. I love doing the panels. I love being able to go on other people's shows and just talk about stuff.
Yeah, because you're not doing any of the work. You just come in and talk. It's the best. So I bought my mom's birthday gift already. Her gift is next month. I got her season 1 of Reacher on DVD. Nice.
That's awesome.
Nice. We're gonna be reviewing season 1 and season 2 probably pretty soon, to get ready for the third season. Because that third season, I think it's gonna be good. It's gonna be
right around the corner. What do we have? 3 weeks? 2
weeks.
Oh, yeah, 2 weeks already. Damn. Yeah.
So
February's coming out. I can't wait, man. Reacher, Invincible. They just added. They didn't add. They announced.
The voice cast, right?
Yeah, a bunch of big names.
Yeah, we got
like
everybody.
Aaron Paul.
Yeah,
Aaron Paul.
Aaron Paul.
Yeah.
Zolo Maraduena.
Some of them, I think they said who they're gonna be, and there's 2 of them that they didn't say who it was gonna be. Sholo from Cobra Kai Blue Beetle, he's gonna be in it. You know,
he's gonna keep on being in things. He's gonna be in everything you're talking about.
Yeah. Kate Mara is gonna be a John DiMaggio, which I'm the huge John DiMaggio fan. I freaking love that man. He's like voice acting with so good. Yeah. I literally did the fucking the meme where Leonardo DiCaprio, where you're sitting and you're like, hey, you start putting when he showed up in Interview with the Vampire in the season 1. I was sitting back like, oh hey. John DiMaggio. And he's not doing a voice acting, he's acting. Yeah. So Christian Convery, he was in Sweet Tooth Cocaine Bear. He's gonna be the voice of Oliver, which is the little brother.
Yeah, I mean, you really all should all remember Oliver. I wonder what they're gonna do with the storyline of Oliver because he's something.
Yeah,
I've been watching.
He's a really cool character.
These the graphic novels, I bought them all now.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I bought.
Okay.
Oliver's okay.
Yeah, Oliver he's a really cool character. He's really cool.
Super powerful. Like
yeah. So yeah, there are a few characters that they haven't announced who they're going to be in the show, and I have a few ideas who they possibly can be, just because of who they're going to introduce in this season of it. But if you didn't quite like season 2 of Invincible, I get it, but I think what we're gonna start getting now is Mark being like a badass. Yeah.
Not
You
getting
know.
his ass handed to him every fight.
He still does, but he gets better. He gets better because he winds up being like Alan almost in a sense where like you get your ass kicked, but then
then he comes back
become
stronger. He figures out how to beat these people.
Yeah.
He's thoughtful. He becomes his own person. So those are
Yeah.
really cool things you start to see. Those
Yeah.
with. So
yeah, but by the end, Mark is like such a great character. Such a great. He goes through a lot of arcs, a lot of different issues and stuff like that. By the end of the comic book run, like Mark is like a really, really awesome like character.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, I think we're gonna start seeing like Invincible kicking more ass rather than getting his ass kicked.
well, he still, I would say he will still get his ass kicked. Just
Yeah.
not all the time. Not every day.
Yeah. He still's got to meet some people that are gonna beat the living hell out of him. But at least it's not gonna be everybody.
At least he doesn't die. That's a good thing.
Yeah. But yeah, I can't wait. But yeah, it's gonna be February's gonna be pretty good with some TV shows. Severance is gonna be going through most of February. Then you got Reacher, Invincible. There's something else. There's something else that's coming out too. I don't know why I can't think of, but another show that'll be streaming somewhere in February. So movies start getting better. We get Captain America.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, because they reshot a completely different movie.
Yeah, right.
Twice.
I was about to say no, he still gets his ass kicked, but he gets a lot of exactly. One thing I really like about this was a show on why a main character ends up being as great as he does. There's a reason for it. Yeah.
Well, he earns it. That's the one thing you like about Mark.
Yes.
He ends up earning all of it. He didn't just get it handed to him because he's, Omni-Man's son. No, he got his ass whooped multiple times and had to deal with a lot of trauma and still became this guy. And that's why you're going to end up liking Mark at the end.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do you guys don't watch Yellow Jackets? I haven't.
It's not my. I tried. It wasn't really my cup of tea.
Or people love it though.
Yeah, I know a lot of people like it, and I have too many shows.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the fact of the matter is that there's so many shows that I just can't continue to watch all of them.
Yeah, that's kind of the issue.
Mm-hmm.
But everyone's saying how much they really do enjoy it. Saying happy birthday. Yep. And myself in an hour of my time. To me, your mom, and myself. Nice. Oh man. But cool. What else?
Wait. So is she happy birthday to your mom and myself in an hour of my time? Profess, your birthday?
Your birthday? That's great.
I thought you say from. Oh yeah, I don't know. I misread that completely.
Dude, happy birthday, Profess. That's
awesome.
Man.
Happy birthday. That's great.
Like he said it, and I was like, what? And then I read it. I was like, what? Oh shit, dude! Happy birthday! Oh man, that's
yes, man. Happy birthday. I mean, for us, it's what 45 minutes.
Yeah,
exactly.
So, yeah.
So, what, Professor? If you're still here when it's your birthday, whatever you want to, if you want to discuss something, we can just go in. Let's go. Let's do it. Whatever it is, we're going in. We'll talk whatever you want. If you're still here, so I mean, you might don't have to because obviously it's your birthday. Do whatever the hell you want.
So, you guys gonna do the Spider-Man animated show?
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch it. It's Spider-Man. I'll give all things Spider-Man a fair shot.
Yeah,
I've been waiting, ever since they announced it, and so I'm definitely curious. I kind of like the old school animation style that they're going for. It looks fun.
I don't like the animation style at all.
Yeah,
I probably watch it just because I'll watch it because that's just me. But I don't like the animation style at all.
Yeah, if it's not good, I don't think we're gonna be talking about it on the show. If it's good, we'll we'll talk about it.
I
It's
can't
like I
see
just
it
don't
being
want to.
bad. Yeah, that's the one thing I don't see.
I can see it being bad. I think I can see it being bad.
Mhm.
I don't know.
I mean,
It's cool.
Sony did make it, right? I don't see it.
That's true. That's true. You're good, man. I don't know if you have like something you want to talk
Anything
about.
you want to talk about? Let's go. You know, I got opinions. You know me.
Because otherwise, I think all we have planned is
I wanted to talk about Back in Action.
Back in Action. We could do that one real quick.
Back in Action. Some
You
some
know.
Marvel news about. We didn't get to talk.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah, we didn't get to talk about Jackman potentially staying on for another 10 years.
Jeez,
literally he's dead, guys, and literally he's dead. Like,
it's okay. I ruined their flow all the time. I'm a bear.
You start a lot of our fun. So what you talking about?
Yeah, but it did start off as a prequel, and then they're like, where's it gonna go?
Which would have been cool. I would have liked that.
They changed it for other reasons, and they didn't want them to touch certain characters, and that's what made it difficult.
Yeah. That's why my crap looks like shit. That's why I'm like, I can see it not being good. You know, the animation style I can give or take, you know, but it just doesn't sound good.
Well, you know, my opinion personally that so Spider-Man, even in the comic books, have not been good recently. So there have been things that are really good, like Miles Morales is good, Ultimate Spider-Man, the first one, Ultimate Fallout, really good. What we're doing right now, the Ultimate Spider-Man is really good. But like, you know, Amazing Spider-Man, Webs of Spider-Man, like I don't think the storylines have been good. They just have not been good. Spider-Boy, not good. Like so
and it's oversaturation. They're doing there's just too many of them at the moment.
And you're using the same villains for all this shit. So that's why I'm like, bro, but how many do you have? How many comic books do you have? Like, it's hard to continue to get, you know, same good storylines when you have literally 1,200, you know, issues. Like,
yeah. Well, also it's like now you have Miles, you know, and people are gravitating more towards Miles because they like him. You know,
he's more popular. You know, and that's just real.
You know, and then Ultimate Spider-Man, it's new. You know, you can start doing different things with it, so it allows you to like, oh, hey, Uncle Ben's still alive, and you know, different like things that are kind of cool.
What if Peter Parker got Jameson was his father? He adopted him.
Yeah,
I think that would be a cool storyline. You know, figure that out.
Yeah. They said, I'm watching you guys. I'm playing God of War Ragnarok. Nice.
I'm playing God of War Ragnarok still too. So
yeah, when I get a chance,
I got not playing it right now. What are you talking about?
You can see right down here. I got my Thor's hammer from the game.
It's not in your hand. Literally, for like 6 months, it was like weird. Like he was like, it's right here. Just
I would just have it in my hand. It really has like good balance, so you can like spin it really easy, and I would just like spin it in my hand. But yeah, I put them away. I went up getting. Well, I got one, and then stuff happened, and they sent me another one. I'm like, cool. So I got two hammers.
So at any point in time, he probably still could reach up and grab another hammer.
No, they're both down here. Otherwise, I should have one.
You should just have it always at arm reach. You never know.
Grab it, just pull it right out. Yeah, but that's a good game. All right, let's get into the movie real quick. Too many Spider-Mans, same. Yeah, too many Wolverines back in the day. Yeah, same. Sunday morning newspaper comics look better than that.
I'm telling you, I don't like it. I don't like the animation style. I'm not a fan. But I'm going to give it a chance. But I didn't like it when I first saw it. I was like, ugh. You know, but you know, as long as people are going to, you know, read it and watch it and, you know, enjoy it, then, you know, do it, whatever. I'm just of the opinion that Spider-Man 98 should have been what you're doing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what's the point? Like,
yeah,
makes me hate a little bit more. Just a little bit.
Yeah. Like as soon as they said like, oh, it's not going to be tied into Tom Holland's Spider-Man, throw it away. Spider-Man 98. Like
that's all I want.
You know?
Yeah.
You saw what X-Men 97 has done. Why the hell not do Spider-Man 98?
I'm still crossing my fingers that one day, and then we'll get a Spider-Man 98.
I can see it. I can definitely see it.
You need a good showrunner.
Yeah. It's just give us all what we want, Disney.
Never.
Yeah.
You want to make money? Too bad. I don't want to do it. No. Why? Why you being this way?
Let me pull up the cast real quick.
Shapex somewhere still doing stuff?
Still pulling strings. All right. Just back in action. I just finished it like maybe an hour before.
Oh, really?
Before we started. Honestly, I forgot about it. I'm like, oh shit, we're supposed to talk about it today. I got started on Ted Lasso.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, man.
That's a mistake.
Fuck. I get it. I've never seen it before. I get it. I get why people love that damn show.
Because he's like the nicest dude in the world.
Oh, then he's going through so much trauma in his personal life, and it's such a good show, man. It's such a good show, especially with Jason Sudeikis and what happened in real life.
In real life, yeah.
Shit like
What's
that.
What's her name? Is ex-wife, whatever her name?
Olivia Wilde.
Olivia Wilde. Used to be my favorite when we were watching House. Favorite.
Yep.
Now I'm like, F her. I don't care.
I still have a thing for Olivia Wilde, and I probably always will.
Nah, man. What you do bad stuff like that. That should come back around. Nah,
yeah. That whole movie, man.
She didn't do anything to me.
She did someone I care about. One of my favorite actors I like.
Even Florence Pugh was like, F you, F this movie. I ain't promoting it. go fuck off. It's like
that's enough for me. That's enough for me.
Because it was supposed to be, I forgot the name of that movie. It was supposed to be Shia LaBeouf.
Don't worry,
and then
darling.
She's like,
Don't
yeah,
worry.
yeah. And it was supposed to be Shia LaBeouf, and she's like, nah, I'm gonna bring in the guy I actually want to like hook up with. And brought in a Jonas brother or One Direction dude, whatever.
Or One Direction, yeah.
One Direction, yeah. Don't blame the Jonas Brothers. Come on, no.
They got enough shit to deal with right now.
No blasphemy from them. Come on, they're good. That's fine. Yeah. Let Nick sleep.
All right. But yeah, so let's talk back in action. Got everything up?
It's a sentence review, so yeah.
Is it? Yeah, I mean it's very simple. Simple movie. All right, let's talk about it. All right, welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is Tank Kramer with Brandman Brandon, Brian the Grizzly, and we're here to talk about and review the new Netflix movie Back in Action. Cameron Diaz, Jamie Foxx, got secret spy family stuff going on. So we're going to get into our ratings at the end, whether we give it a now, later, never. We're going to talk about our likes, our dislikes, and some other opinions about the movie. But before we jump into that, Brian, you got a breakdown of what this movie's about?
Cannot believe you didn't say Glenn Close. Like,
I can link it, yeah.
Well, whatever. Okay. Former CIA spies Emily and Matt are pulled back into espionage after their secret identities are exposed. The end.
Boom. Yeah. Yeah. Action comedy kind of movie.
Kyle Chandler, we got our
Green Lantern.
Our Green Lantern right there.
Yeah. It probably this will be the last thing he does before we see him as Green Lantern.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So but cool. I'll start off with Brandman. What you think about this movie, man? Some good stuff.
It kept me entertained. I don't think I've ever seen a performance from Jamie Foxx that I didn't like. Granted, he's been in some movies that I didn't like, but performance-wise, I've consistently liked him. it was nice to see Cameron Diaz kind of come back after her like kind of like quasi retirement from Hollywood.
Yeah.
She hasn't been in anything, I think, coincidentally, since the Annie remake with Jamie Foxx.
Mm-hmm.
So it was fun. It kind of gave me a little like Mr. and Mrs. Smith vibes. Mr. and Mrs. Smith light.
Yeah.
But had had some funny dialogue here and there. The way that Cameron Diaz and Jamie Foxx play off each other was a lot of fun. Always good to see Glenn Close. I thought her supporting role was fun.
Hey, British people don't hug.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So whoa.
I'm British. They drink gin and tea.
And tea.
And don't hug.
Mm-hmm. Ask me how I know. I've been there. But but yeah, it knew what it was, and it was harmless entertainment, harmless Sunday evening type movie.
Mm-hmm.
I had fun with it. I thought it it definitely did what it set out to do. So I was fine with it. It was nothing that blew my mind, but it was entertaining enough.
Okay. What are you, Brian? What you think about the movie?
Yeah, I mean, it was a Netflix movie.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It was not a lot of like I don't think they had script. They had some like some things that they're gonna talk about. They had the outline. And they just said, all right, go. I feel like that's what it was. And that's why some of it, you're not supposed to have dead air when you do a show. There was dead air in the movie. But I feel like it was just fine. Jamie Foxx did fine. Did I think he cared about it? Nah. He was just like, whatever. He wasn't putting his acting chops like he did in Ray. He was like, yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and do whatever. And Glenn Close, they didn't really use anything special about her either. But it was nice to see Cameron Diaz get back in the saddle, and actually do these things. And I thought that was probably my funnest part. Kyle Chandler, was very obvious what was going on with that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obvious as crap. I was like,
yeah.
You guys are the worst spies ever. This is worse. They're worse spies than the Mr. and Mrs. Smith remake on Prime. They're worse.
Oh, they were trash.
So I don't know how they survived or lived or made any decisions at all. But whatever, it was fun.
Yeah. Same for me, man. It was just fun action. I think the best part was seeing Cameron Diaz come back and be on screen again. Jamie Foxx, seeing him on screen after the his health issues he had last year. So seeing him on screen was cool. But yeah, it was just like you said, a Netflix movie. I think this was just like Jamie Foxx has a contract with Netflix. He's like, all right, I gotta start marking these off. Like I gotta bring this number back down, so he can go do other stuff. But yeah, it's just action,
Yeah.
So we got some cool action fights and stuff like that from it.
What I come to expect out of a Netflix movie.
Exactly.
I mean, they have some good Netflix movies. Let's not just put, they're gonna do a Lion Witch in Wardrobe type remake, and they're gonna put that in on IMAX only. This is not going to a theater. This is not a theater type of movie.
No. This is when you think of Netflix movies, this is it. The poster looks like a Netflix movie poster.
It does, right?
In the encyclopedia of a Netflix movie, it's like this right here.
Exactly. With all that being said, what are some bad things about the movie, Brandman?
Well, this kind of harkens back to what I said with it doing its it wasn't anything mind-blowing or anything that really like blew me away, and it did its job. I think to an extent that was it didn't have any aspiration other than to be painfully average. Let's call it what it is. I feel like they just made it for the sake of making it. Like I said, it was fine, but I kind of like some stuff that kind of stands out. And I don't really remember anything that really about it that necessarily stood out other than Jamie Foxx and Cameron Diaz playing off each other very well. The action sequences weren't anything that I really haven't seen in the past. And like a lot of the tropes, like the kids not being aware of what's going on, what their parents are really up to, that sort of thing. It almost kind of felt like it was kind of stitched together from other movies that have done these tropes a lot better. I think that was my only thing. It was just it didn't aspire to be anything more, when I kind of appreciate movies that go for more. And this, it was, like I said, it was just an average Netflix production.
Yeah, I like that. Like it didn't inspire to be anything else. Because that is a really good way to put it. But all right, Brian, some negatives.
So it's not Extraction. This is not one of those movies that's just like, wow, that blew my mind. I was like, I mean, there are parts where like some of the acting where I was like, ugh. The kids were annoying as crap. Even like, the plot was like high school predictable. Like if you were going to go to a High School Musical, the plot was that predictable. You knew exactly what was going on the entire time. There was not one shock at all. I mean, nothing. Even was it Baron? Not shocking. I mean, Glenn Close is like wasn't shocking. Nothing about it was good, like really good. It was just okay. It was there the entire time. So like, I feel like the acting wasn't great. So the script wasn't great. The action wasn't great. The plot wasn't great. I mean, nothing was really nothing was terrible, but it just wasn't great either. I was just like, so the whole time I finished it, I was like, oh, okay. Let's kind of move on to the next thing. Yeah, like literally. That was it.
Yeah. I mean, that's exactly what I had. Everything was just so bland, so predictable, so boring. Besides a few of the fight scenes being entertaining, they still weren't like you said, it wasn't Extraction. It wasn't like mind blowing. Holy crap, how do they do that? It was like, yeah, he turned a gas pump into a fire flame.
Yeah, like a flamethrower.
We can do that too, guys. Like,
yeah, right. But besides everything just being super average and super predictable, the kids, especially the daughter, just irritated the shit out of me. Irritated the shit out. You are 14 going to a club?
Drinking? Yeah, are you serious?
You are lucky.
I'd say you be walking out in handcuffs. I want to handcuff you to me. We're walking out together. I'm embarrassing the shit out of you.
Man,
I'd be walking out on a stretcher.
Oh my God. Well, that's what I'm saying. I was like, how do they only kick his? I would have kicked too. Like, what?
If I was Spies, I know they got caught because of that whole fight. I would have beat the crap out of him. Who the hell you think you talking to? Oh, she ain't going nowhere. I want to break your neck.
Yeah,
like literally, I'm gonna break your neck. Like,
Well, and then she already said like underage, and he's like, "Oh, she looks fine to me." I'm like, bro, like already, like what?
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC.
It's pretty much. He was like,
a seat over there.
It's exactly what it was. But I was like, "There's no way that like she doesn't come out on a stretcher like the other dude did," because it's like, no, like what, like F your friends. Your friends suck. Like.
Oh, they're no longer your friends. Matter you
don't know them anymore.
Everything is changing in your life. Your phone.
Yeah,
you're not gonna get a piss on paper. You're not gonna be able to address letters. So I don't know what you're on punishment, super punishment. It's like a punishment with a cape. Like
just the whole time. The daughter was the only thing that was like pissing me off. Like they get to London, I think, or wherever in England, and like she gets mad because like her brother has a fake passport. She goes, "Oh, do you get mad at me for going to a bar with a fake ID?" I was like, "Are you that stupid? I mean, you're 14. I get it. Like you don't know how everything works, but you're not that stupid where you're like your parents rushed in school, ripped you out of school, jumped on the plane all within like an hour. It was like you just can't be like, oh yeah, we're just doing something fun. It was like, yeah, it was so annoying, especially like, and I get it. It's not the actress' fault. She did what she had to do.
Mm-hmm.
She was told to be annoying like that. Oh, be so obtuse with everything. Be like, hey,
For
be a
real.
14-year-old kid times 100. Like, be that super annoying. And but that was really the only thing that pissed me off. It's just like every time she talked, I was like, I don't want to hear you.
It's funny because like she's playing a 14-year-old. She's obviously 20, 21 years old.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's playing a 14-year-old. She's definitely an adult. I'm
Yeah.
like, how, guys? What is going on?
Yeah. I mean, at least they got. I mean, she's young enough, but she ain't 14 young.
Like, I'm gonna guess that she's 20, 21 years old.
Like, probably. Let me see. I got it up here. 21 as June. So she might have been 20 when they were filming.
20,
So,
21 years old. Like, come on, there's no way. I was like, 14. What? When?
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah. So, and it looks like she was in Doom Patrol as the young somebody young. So I would have to go back and check because I did love that show. So yeah, again, nothing against the actress, but man, that character, damn, annoying. But yeah, with that being down, let's just move on to our ratings for this one. Where are we at? So we do things nice and simple here. Now, later, never. Now means you got to watch it before it gets ruined or any spoiled. Later means you can watch it whenever you have some free time, and never just means skip it altogether. Brandman, what you giving Back in Action?
Give it a later. It's one of those things that you could just, like I said, you could watch it like on a Sunday, when just kind of lounging on the couch. Because it was nothing. Sorry. It was nothing really stand out, but there were some entertaining parts, particularly between Jamie Foxx and Cameron Diaz. Glenn Close was another standout, and like I said, it's nothing I haven't seen in the past. Done much better, but like I said, it did what it set out to do.
Yeah. Okay. What are you, Brian?
I don't know what it set out to do, but it was a movie. I mean, it was fine, I guess. I mean, it's like later. Usually, I say like you should watch it when it's streaming and it'll be good, but it's just fine. Like if you don't watch it, nothing's gonna go wrong with your life. Like nothing's gonna be missed out by not watching this. So I don't want to say never because it's not horrible. So it's never is horrible, but if it's a later, it's the back end of later.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, for me, I'm probably gonna give this a never. Kind of like going off of what Brian just said. It's like you're not missing out. You can not see this movie and still see this movie. Kind of, that's what I feel like. You hear people talk about it. You could probably watch this review and understand almost exactly what happens in this movie. It's that predictable, that tropey, that cliche. I mean, I would probably give it a never. I mean, even if you're a Jamie Foxx fan, go watch one of his other movies. Go watch one of his other movies. Like
watch they clone Tyrone again. All right.
Yeah, go watch. Yeah, exactly. Like this. They go watch Ray's. Anything. This just wasn't great. Even for Cameron Diaz, I don't think this was even her best. Not even her average. I just felt like everything was very blah, very bland, very boring, very. Not. It was. Action was cool, but I didn't have a fun time watching it. It was just like, okay, cool. I just watched it. That's what I just watched it and moved on. Kind of.
I watched half of the movie while I was on my phone.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, so I'm giving it a never. But we appreciate everyone coming in and checking this out. We want to leave a comment, let us know what you guys think about Back in Action. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you have fun with it? It's on Netflix. Everyone has Netflix, so you can go watch it now if you really wanted to. Again, Cameron Diaz, Jamie Foxx back on screen together. Maybe that's enough to get you, to click on that poster. But
did you feel that sexual chemistry with them? Exactly.
Oh, that whole scene. Yeah, there's a whole scene with that. That's weird.
Oh, I was like,
yeah. Like you could tell. Yeah. All right, but let's move on. Like I said, I appreciate everyone. If you're watching on the replay, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We appreciate everyone coming in, hanging out with us for this movie review. And if you are in the live chat, stick around because we're going to move on to our next topic for the night. All right. Fucking Cornelius threw me off with this fucking comment. I was like, what? The Bears suck. It's Jerry Kramer's birthday. Tim Kramer. Is it Eric Kramer?
Eric Kramer.
Yeah, Eric Kramer. Yeah.
It's
November 6th. Who the hell is
who's Jerry Kramer? Mm-hmm.
Jerry Kramer. Maybe look that up.
Why you do that? I'm gonna go.
Oh, damn, he's a Packer. There's a Packer.
Get out.
What? Yeah. He was O-line guard, offensive.
I thought it was gonna be a Kramer, the mini fridge. Play fullback, fumbled. Played the offensive line, backup center for the Bears this year.
Oh yeah, this year the new one. I'm thinking like somewhere back in the day. Yeah, the new one right here. Yeah, Jerry Kramer. I did not know that. He's a Packer fan. That's probably why I didn't know that. Yeah, I have the Eric Kramer jersey.
Yeah,
you know what? And the Bears suck. I can't argue against it.
Man. We'll see. Sorry,
all
y'all coming at us? Sorry. Guess what? We're the only team in the division that's undefeated in 2025.
Exactly.
Come at me, bro.
The Bears are 1-0 against the Packers in 2025. The Packers are 0-2.
We're the only undefeated team. Just saying, guys. Just saying.
That's funny. And it's crazy because I'm looking at a picture of Jerry Kramer. Like, he doesn't look like anybody in my family. He kind of looks like a blonde Dick Butkus. But I guess all those guys from back in the day look like that. That same kind of like look. Oh man.
Yeah, choked at the playoffs. It's not your fault, Professor. It's not that bad, man. And I think Stafford did it. I thought he was gonna come back. I literally thought he was going to come back because he's Captain Comeback, and that's what he does.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I skipped over Rotten Tomatoes on Back in Action because
it's like 50.
What, like 20 something? Oh, it's
26.
Higher than I thought.
No, it's 26 with the critics,
really?
But it's only 70 and 61 with the audience. But it's only 1,000, so it's not a lot, So yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then even on Letterboxd, only 14 people ranked it. So it's not like a lot of people are watching it to really give it. I gave it 2 stars, 2 out of 5 on Letterboxd.
That's probably what I give it. I give it like a 2.5. Like I said,
I think right now it's averaging 2.5.
I'll do 2. By 2.
Yeah. So that's cool. Also, I don't want to, I'll say it here because I'm gonna cut it out, or you can watch it live, but I'm not gonna put it in the main review. Cameron Diaz looked old.
Of course she does.
I get it. She's older, but yeah, you can tell.
We don't all age the same way. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. We don't all age the same way. How old is Jamie Foxx and how old is Cameron Diaz?
They gotta be about the same age, no?
Jamie Foxx has got to be like 57.
He's 57.
Cameron Diaz is what, like 51, 52?
Maybe 2. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
52.
He's 52. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
5
It
years.
was funny how in the
Who looks younger?
it was
Yeah.
interesting to me in the flashback scene at the very beginning. They kind of noticeably CG like de-aged her, and yet they to Jamie Foxx, it looked like they did nothing.
They did
Yes,
nothing.
You did the exact same. Like you're going to
Uh-huh.
look exactly the same. No
They
matter
gave him
what.
a different haircut. With her, you could tell they had some like CGI stuff in it because like her face looked really weird, especially her mouth and her like cheeks and stuff like that.
I noticed that.
Like,
Yeah,
it looked really weird, and they put this bright red lipstick on her to like kind of hide it. It looked really like weird, you know. And it was so obvious that that's what they were doing. But
granted, I think she still looks wonderful for her age.
Yeah.
But I think she's not 21-year-old Cameron Diaz from The Mask anymore. So
That's fine, but you know, there's some 52-year-olds that look are amazing.
there are.
I mean, how old is Jennifer Lopez?
What, like 55?
50 something.
Can you compare the two? Angela Bassett's like got to be closer to 70.
Oh, you know what? I found out. I completely forgot. Angela Bassett was also Amanda Waller.
Yeah, in Green Lantern.
In the Green Lantern movie. I was like, I completely forgot she was in that movie because the movie sucked ass.
Well, yeah, let's face it. What does anyone really remember from that movie outside of like it being the butt of a lot of Deadpool jokes and Mark Strong like being the only standout about it.
Oh, he was so good. Yeah. Yeah. I completely forgot she was even in the film, let alone Amanda Waller.
She's 66.
Mm-hmm.
Who? Cameron Diaz looks 50. Angela Bassett.
Oh, wow.
It's 66, and Cameron Diaz is 52. Who looks younger? Just
how old is Selma Hayek? How old is
58.
She? Oh, 58.
He doesn't get age. He just gets still fine.
So me and my girlfriend were talking, and I'm like, oh yeah, you know, it's like she got fake boobs, right? Because they're huge now, you know, and they weren't always like that. And then my girlfriend was like, no, she said she never had any surgery. I was like, what?
Her boobs have been huge always.
They've been big, but now they've been bigger. So there's an interview like when she was like on some I forgot what she was on some channel like in Spanish talking about it, and she said as she got older they were getting bigger. I was like, oh, fuck the hell, man. Like,
dude, she was already
such a horse. I mean, don't get me wrong, they were yeah. You know, but like you compare them now to like Dusk Till Dawn, like Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Frida
from Dusk Till Dawn came out as, let's say, changes were happening, and
Desperado, Dusk Till Dawn,
and
Dogma, all the.
I was starting to appreciate girls more and more.
Maybe I was wrong because I was all about that since I was 7, 8. Let's go.
I remember I watched a Fools Rush In movie just because of Selma Hayek.
I watched it
Wild
most
Wild West. Wild Wild West.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, but yeah, she said that. I was like, what? What?
But you can look at the difference, but they look real still. So that's like she.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm like, oh, they look good. Like, oh, they're real. I was like,
well, they occupy space and they have mass and volume. That's really as real as I need them to be.
No.
Cannot touch them.
No.
That's it.
Trust me, that's not all that matters. Trust me. It's not all that matters. I've been there, done that. It's not been there. It's just different, man. It's just different.
Listen, I can throw a softball at your face and you let me know how it feels. Oh man. Professor said Rams are better. Oh no, where did I miss out? This one goes shout out to young Jaden Daniels.
100%. That's why I talked about last night, man. I picked him to be rookie of the year. I said that before the season. I was like, he's gonna be rookie of the year. I mean, that's what he does, you know. Yeah,
man. The Commanders, though, bro, they just put whooping.
I was also the only one who called that.
I knew I knew that was gonna happen just because they got so hurt.
Yep.
They were so injured. You know, the Lions were so injured.
Once the DB went out, that was it. But you know, I called it the beginning of the season. I said that the Commanders going to win 11 games.
Yeah, they put on a good. But Mark was all happy. Mark was on cloud nine. Yeah, right. Professor Rams did better. They should have the playoffs this year. Yeah. Drew, but as a fan, you always want to see your team go further, but always next year. Oh, and in Chicago, we know that term all too well.
Hey, at least we got a coach. Maybe.
Somebody said like, oh, he has that smile. He walks in, he goes, that's the last time that man's ever gonna smile. Because we break people, we just destroy men in Chicago, in the Chicago Bears in Hallis Hall. Like that's the last time he's ever gonna smile.
I don't know. Lovie Smith was smiling a lot still for a long time.
Yeah,
you gotta be really good at your job.
Yeah. When they were in St. Louis, I worked for a team for. Oh yeah, that's right. You told us 4 years, and last year I worked there as a bunch of interns came in with 5 and lost those interns. Now they run their departments. So trust me.
No, I definitely. My friend Michael Leach used to play. Was with the Bears. Like that was 2010 through like 2014, and then he works for the NFL office, and now he actually just finished with the Biden administration. But yeah, he was all about it. So I got a lot of information from him from before, and he had to introduce me to some other people. So yeah,
that's cool. Yeah, once you know some people, I don't know if Ace, if you ever jump in on our other channel,
on Dynasty
Pylon. You know, so that's always a lot of fun. But it's coming to the end of the NFL year, so
sad.
Yeah, I think so. The last since we've started Dynasty Pylon, we never taken any time off really. Like ever. so I'm wondering if like maybe after the Super Bowl, after Pro Bowl or something like that, maybe we'll take a little bit of time off.
Oh, I need it. So
yeah, that too.
Just give me a couple of days.
Yeah, a couple of weeks. But there's a link to our football. It's just all NFL stuff. It's all NFL, you know. So if you do fantasy football, you know, yeah. So the main thing, it started off with just Dynasty Fantasy. So if you ever played Dynasty Fantasy Football, then we started putting it in other stuff. We did the Bears show. We answered questions on Sunday mornings. So,
Ace said Lovie Smith is one of the coolest people I ever met. You know, when you're doing a Panda Grizzly show, I told you about Lovie Smith because I went to Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I would tell this. So I knew Lovie Smith when he brought everyone back in. Lovie Smith is a cool ass dude, very down to earth, very just country as crap, and just like, he don't raise his voice, he don't curse, he's just cool, man. Lovie Smith is awesome.
Yeah,
but he's throwing shade so bogusly.
Is he? I didn't even notice. Really?
Oh yeah, all the time.
I told Brian, so we went to a game, was like a couple years ago, and it was Bears versus Texans, and he was the coach at the time. And Brian's got his number in his phone. I'm like, hey, just call him right now. Like we literally can see him on the other side of the field. I'm like, just call him, see if he picks up.
If he has his phone on him, he should be fired.
So he taught me. Damn. All right, man. We got me to catch up. Oh, I think I have your email. Yeah, we got to figure something out, man.
He said he always does that. You can get your point across without yelling. He always was about that. And it's funny because Mike Loxley, who's my other guy that I love, he's my tight end coach at Illinois, and he's the opposite. Yeah, he's the opposite. He yell about everything about me. He'll bring me to his office. He'll curse me out, and he'll give me a hug. And he said, "Remember the 4 F's of football: faith, family, football, and finance." It's all about the
Finance.
finances.
Yeah, with the money. Yeah. Take the other channel, guys. Yeah, I just did. So I know yeah, she's already subbed. Yeah. My mom already said we got crash course on football one day.
I can definitely we'll go through it. You know,
Pull out your whiteboard.
I got it right over here. Always. You never know. You never
Yeah.
got to be without your whiteboard somewhere. I can pull up plays. We'll go through run plays. We'll talk about power football. That's all you need to know. Everything else, we'll figure it out.
Can you though?
So yeah, because when he came in, we became a coach. He said he gave everyone, if you ever need me, call me. You know, my phone's always on. If I don't answer, it's because I'm probably doing something. So just text me. So that's that's the type of person he is. He's that cool of a guy, like the best. Love is really the best.
Yeah, I'm upset that we got rid of him. From a story I can't tell in public that I have to share privately. Nice, all right, definitely,
dude. I have a couple stories I can tell you about college. Ooh, boy, the stuff I could tell you, but I'll never admit to in public.
Yeah, like I can't get in trouble. You could be a tight end coach. That sounds like a perfect job. Mama Bear just joins the football team just to like oh, I'm the motivator. She just like slaps everyone's ass. Good job.
Dude, Coach Loxley was awesome. He's really, really cool. Very smart guy. He's the head coach of Maryland, but I think he's probably gonna get another opportunity to get in the NFL again. So
yeah, I understand when I left, they made me sign so many NDAs. Oh, heck yeah, man. Heck yeah.
I'm a player, man. I can talk about all type of crap.
Yeah, I mean, that is different when you're a player and when you're like any kind of office, or administrative job.
There's so many things you want to talk about. You find really just weird, like when you go to visit the schools and how they have the most pretty girls. They hire them to show you around. Why you hire pretty girls? Why can't you hire? There's a lot of stuff that goes along with that, man. I promise you. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Danny.
Yo, Danny, what's up? Appreciate it. I just noticed on the Facebook or on the YouTube side, he has like the gold logo. So it's like he's been a member from like day one, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. But that's Danny. He's supportive. Yeah. He's always been there, so I appreciate him.
Oh yeah.
Even though I've probably been using Anzo too much. So he's like, what my partner in crime? I'm like, man, sorry, I'm still in them.
Like, oh. So you can have some fun conversations. Oh, yeah.
Definitely, because we can have a whole lot of fun.
Yeah.
I haven't been in Goliath.
I don't even know what that is.
Yep. Wait, is it?
I didn't know that.
That's not the canceled one with Billy Bob Thornton, is it?
I believe so, yeah. 4 seasons, 2016.
Huh. Was it good?
It's got 86% on Rotten Tomatoes. Mm-hmm. So
it's awesome. Okay.
Not too bad. Yeah, it's Billy Bob Thornton. It's awesome. There you go.
Yeah. Another actor that is mostly in good stuff, but even in his misfires, he's still really good in them.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's in a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, that's that new was it Landman, or whatever the new one he's in now. Like I saw a bunch of clips that like really like I want to watch it now because of the clips. That looks good. So yeah. Got a would you rather question for you. All right, go for it.
Let's hear it.
Let's go for it. Yeah, he's been in so many good stuff, man. He's been Armageddon. He was in
Armageddon,
Exactly. Yeah.
Sling Blade.
Can you
Sling
watch
Blade.
Armageddon and not get emotional a little bit?
I don't know about emotional anymore.
I always do because I think about Bruce Willis. Anytime I see his freaking face, I get emotional. The things that he's going through now.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know if I get emotional, but
his dementia is like the worst dementia you can even think of.
It's bad. It's so aggressive and so quick.
He can't speak anymore. He's gonna forget everybody. I mean, forget language skills. Gonna forget how to do everything.
Yeah.
I can't get. I can't help but think about that and realize how your family just gets affected by it and just not get emotional.
I feel a little sentimental because once upon a time I did not dislike Michael Bay.
That's right. I forgot. Yeah. Forgot about that one.
We didn't even do the poll from Back in Action, huh?
I know. I put it up, but I forgot to close it. Most people got later. We got 9 votes. 60. So 2/3 said later. A third said now. I feel like that might be a misclick. Well, no, that'd be what? Three people? 3 people said now? Okay. Said, would you rather see a one and done movie of
what? Gladiator? Yes.
He had that like so ready. Would you rather see a one and done movie of? Like or what? I was like, that's why I was like waiting for the other.
Yes,
or Black.
Or no. Of
Black Panther. Well, of so a one and done of Black Panther and Storm, World's Finest, James Gunn directed, or Darth Vader solo movie after he was turned to the dark side.
World's Finest, because I think that could potentially be awesome.
But just a one and done, and then that's it. You don't get any more Batman, Superman movies. So he's saying James Gunn directed, so I would assume like DCU.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Black Panther and Storm would be cool.
A one and done. I think a one and done of Vader would be cool. Because Black Panther and Storm, I would want to see probably multiple movies. World's Finest, I wouldn't want to see Batman and Superman do multiple things together, multiple movies together. Vader, I'm cool with like if you just want to tell like a really badass Vader movie, you know,
it could be cool. Yeah,
like a Vader solo movie. Yeah, because Vader can still pop up in other stuff, but a solo one, I think would be cool. You know, after you turn to the dark side.
It's easy for me. It's Black Panther and Storm. Because that brings me brought back T'Challa. Not the child. Give me not just Black Panther and Storm. It needs to be T'Challa and Aurora.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but then it's one and done.
That's okay. Because at least you brought Black Panther back alive. I now have the actor. I now have that going forward. So as long as I have it going forward, because Black Panther and Storm like is really only one storyline. I don't have to have them in the same movie. They could be adjacent. I could have all of them adjacent and a lot of other stuff. You know, bring that back back up. You know, but if I have a full movie, I could just go with the Priest run and go for that and go Civil War and the Wedding of the Century and all that, and then go from there. So I would rather give me the Black Panther and Storm, bring me back to T'Challa, and then I could go forward with him and go forward with Storm somewhere else. They don't have to be, you know, in the same world all the time, but I would love to see that on screen one time because it's going to be hard enough to see it. You know, I'm hoping DeWanda Wise does become Storm, and I'm hoping that, you know, we can see, you know, the right casting for T'Challa. So, you know, that I would rather see the Black Panther and Storm because it brings back the people. Because once again, Darth Vader has movies. I've had a lot of Batman and Superman movies, so I would rather give me the one and done, so I can at least have these people out in the world in the MCU, and then I could go ahead and continue their storyline separate, even if it's separate, that's fine. But at least I have that.
So you're more worried about like introducing them into the universe properly, and then having them just interact one time and then that's it.
And that's enough. That's fine. And if it's a full movie, I could go from if we saw each other as teenagers, you could go for the whole wedding, and then you go through the separation of it, and all in one movie. We could do that. So that's fine. And then they go their own different ways, and that means bring me back to T'Challa, right? The correct one, right? And give me, let Storm go ahead and go with the X-Men and give me a live action X-Men. So that works for me. So I get more out of it.
I like that. Yeah.
For it. World's Finest, I don't necessarily need James Gunn to do the World's Finest. He should have done it the right way the first time. So F you. And Darth Vader has had a lot of movies, and I don't even necessarily need this running. I'm okay with it. I could go get me, something else. Go in the past, go in the future. I don't need any of that stuff anymore. So give me the Black Panther and Storm.
Okay. I like that. I like that. It's good reasoning. Are you still sticking with yours, Brandman, with World's Finest, or?
No, I'm more, because then when I didn't think too much of it being just a one-off. But yeah, I'm kind of leaning more towards Black Panther and Storm. Just because even though that's a one and done, it still kind of leaves the table open for more, like Brian said, T'Challa doing T'Challa Black Panther things, Storm going off on more X-Men adventures. So it wouldn't necessarily close things off.
Yeah, because they'll still be in the world together. They just wouldn't be together in the world.
In the world. At least they're there. They have their romance. If it's DeWanda Wise and Aldous Hodge, yes, give it to me. I want it. I'll take that shit.
That's interesting. I like that. Okay. Well, I mean that's a good answer. I didn't even think about it. I just thought that's it, and then we never see them together again. But yeah, I like your thought process. I like that. Is that James Gunn shouldn't direct Black Panther? I don't think that's what he was saying. He wasn't saying that. We got Fernando now. So what's up? Do y'all think we're going to see Wolverine or Deadpool before Secret Wars?
Before Secret Wars?
No, I don't. Yeah.
Well, you think we'll get a cameo in Doomsday?
Doomsday?
Possibly. Then my answer is probably, actually.
I don't see it. I see them just popping up in Secret Wars. I mean, possibly, but I don't. I doubt it. But appreciate you coming in, Fernando. And then, so here's another one. She goes, would you rather reboot Star Wars franchise or the MCU?
Star Wars.
Yeah. I think Star Wars went down a road where I don't know how you fix it. MCU
could still be fixed. You can go do Battle World
and do some things and
keep it going. You could technically. Star Wars is in a fucked up place.
Yeah. What about you, Brandman? Star Wars or MCU?
Star Wars. I think the MCU, think what you will about the quality of it, but it walks, so a lot of stuff could run in terms of cinematic universes. I don't think it's irreparably damaged, even with some of the stuff where the quality isn't as up there as others, but
we just talked about
they're too far in. Say what?
You just talked about Spider-Man. Like, you can still fix everything because they're going to basically undo everything we got from the last Spider-Man. So you can do that in the MCU. So
Star Wars, easier to correct a wrong in something like the MCU than it is in Star Wars.
Exactly, because they've been messing up for decades.
Yeah, at this point, right. Yeah, there you go. And then Sully Streams. What's up, Sully? Appreciate you coming in. What's going to be better comic book movie this year? Captain America 4 or Fantastic Four?
That's a tough one to say because, as good as the trailers look for Captain America 4, and as much as I really, really want it to be really, really good, the production history, let's face it, has been pretty troubled. They basically essentially shot an entirely different movie. The writer's strike, mixed signals allegedly coming from test screenings, that sort of thing. Whereas Fantastic Four seems like it's kind of the worst that's happened with that is we got a director change, but that was even way before anything really kicked off.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of it seems to have been a lot more smooth production. It seems like it has a little bit more of a distinct voice and vision going from the set pictures and the footage that leaked last summer. So I'm thinking, honestly, I feel a little more confident about Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
So and I like that it's taking place in an alternate universe and it's going to be a period piece. I think that'll be cool, and I think that kind of sets it apart from its predecessors.
Yeah. What are you, Brian?
I think it's
Captain.
So, better movie or more profitable movie. So Captain America 4, I love that storyline. There's a reason why I like the storyline, because I've stated multiple times. I like the duality. I like the idea that it's hard for a black man to become Captain America because Captain America's original sin. Because America's original sin. And then even the super soldier serum, the original sin with Isaiah Bradley of testing on black people. So it's hard enough for that to be a good thing, and it's a hard movie to actually deal with. So I like the storyline, right? Fantastic Four, I love them. I do still question Pedro Pascal. I look at him, I'm just like, Pedro Pascal. I love Fantastic Four is going to be a period piece too. Yeah. I do question Pedro Pascal. I still, how is he Reed Richards? I don't know, but Fantastic Four is going to make more money. It's going to be in July release, and as long as they do a good as long as they do a good job with the script, it should be fine. It's going to mean more. Fantastic Four is going to mean more to
more meaning.
Doomsday, to all the stuff going forward than that. So,
yeah. And Fernando saying Pedro's going to do an excellent job. I think Pedro will be fine. It just
he's not him the problem. It's him as Reed Richards.
Yeah,
he wouldn't have been my first choice.
Yeah. Same.
There's quite a few other people that I would have cast as Reed. I've been wrong in the past, and he's a good actor, but
he's a great actor.
Yeah. I have trouble picturing him as Reed Richards.
Yeah. But I
think this.
I thought that too with Heath Ledger. I thought that too with Robert Downey Jr.
I was all for Robert Downey Jr. playing Tony Stark.
He was perfect. I thought he
was when it was first announced, I was like, you know what? That's awesome. That sounds awesome in concept.
Yeah,
I was all for that.
This crackhead guy who did rom-coms and then did all these other weird.
That's
movies.
why
he was crackhead dude that did. That is him. That's Tony Stark.
Yeah. Now in the
freaking comics, that is Tony Stark.
He Robert Downey Jr. in no movie ever showed off he's confident and cocky. A few movies, but a lot of times it's very.
He's always.
It's very goofy and very and then his personal life. I didn't see Robert Downey Jr. and then I was completely wrong. He's so perfect for it.
I always thought Robert Downey Jr. was a perfect casting.
I think with Fantastic Four, I'm interested in. I think probably the best casting they have for that movie is Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm. I think this seems like the first time casting wise they've got Sue Storm right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm curious.
Raul Cooley as Richards. I know a lot of people are going for it. I don't know about that.
My problem
zombie.
Yeah. No one believed Michael Keaton back in the day too. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's true, but I don't believe you can be Reed Richards with that mustache, and it's because he's also been in so many other movies. Like his
face is everywhere.
Disbelief, like I'm going to see him and see Reed Richards. It's hard because he's been in everything. He's going to be in The Last of Us 4 months before this movie comes out. It's going to be hard to separate him. And I think that's the problem. You can't have an actor that does so much stuff. He just does too much. He does a great job at everything he does. Nothing that he's ever done that I would say I didn't like, but it's just too much. And that's going to make it hard for me to see him as Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, also, we could be wrong. I think there's a chance he could just blow it out of the water and just be amazing.
I don't think he could be amazing, but I think he'd be okay because I don't think I'll ever believe he's the smartest person in the room. And I think that's my number one thing.
Yeah,
I get it.
But he has charisma out the. If you talk about the best of actor of all those, but in the room full of the Council of Reeds, because they're going to have that in the movie, right? I don't know if I think he's gonna be the third least, best casted Reed Richards in that room. So it's going to be hard. So I don't know, but am I going to be shocked that the movie does well? I think the movie could do great.
Me too.
Yeah,
especially if they really sell it with an awesome trailer, Like I said, I thought the footage the footage looked cool. Did you guys see the footage that leaked from Comic-Con last year?
Yeah. I saw a lot of the pictures, like set pictures. Like what's his name? The Stranger Things dude.
Just call him Eddie Munson.
Eddie Munson. I saw him in like the suit. I like the suit. I think it looked cool. It fit the time.
Yeah. Even in this, he is Eddie Munson
forever. That's it.
But no, I kind of like I was when I heard that he was going to be Johnny, I was like, huh, interesting.
I don't mind that.
I don't mind it.
I didn't like it at first. But I don't see him being a great ladies' man and all that stuff. But can I see Joseph Quinn be able to pull this shit off? Maybe. Yeah, I have more belief that Joseph Quinn could pull it off than Pedro Pascal could be unbelievable.
Me too. He fits the retro aesthetic that they're going for with Johnny, especially seeing the set pictures of him with like the side comb hairdo and that sort of thing. So I appreciate that they're going for something more retro and traditional. I think that's cool. That's my big sell, and I'm really interested to see what's his face from the Bear play Ben Grimm.
Oh yeah.
Even though technically he was has been in Marvel, he was Micro in the Punisher series. But
damn.
Yeah,
but he's going to be in that CGI thing most of the time. So it's more his voice.
Yeah,
I think he's got a voice for Ben Grimm.
I think he's got a good voice and like kind of like that. Look at him on the Bear.
Yeah.
Even Miles Baccarat is going to be fine.
Yeah, he's gonna. I think he's probably one of the cast members that I'm really really on board with. But I'm waiting for a trailer, hoping we get one for Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. We're probably gonna get it right after the Super Bowl.
Yeah. But I like the route that they're taking with it because it looks a little more.
Yeah, the Gladiator did not help with all the makeup he had and the robe.
You didn't like when Denzel cut off his head? It had him looking at everybody.
Yeah.
Huh? That was hilarious.
Yeah.
So funny.
So the guy that played the first henchman in Doctor Strange should have played Doom, not RDJ. Oh yeah.
Mads.
What is the Mikkelsen?
Mads Mikkelsen.
Was it Mads?
Mads Mikkelsen.
Yeah, it was Mads Mikkelsen.
Wait, are you talking about? He wasn't a henchman. He was like the lead villain,
main guy.
Yeah. Well, he was more of the villain. That's what I assume you're talking about.
Dormammu is really the main bad guy, so that's why he's probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you're talking about Scott Adkins because he was a henchman.
Nah,
No.
I mean, I think I want to see him in the MCU, but not like a big role. I want to see him do something a little smaller. But yeah.
But yeah, there
you
were a
guys keep me
lot of
crazy with
other
a lot of the
there were a
combos.
lot of other choices for Doom, but I could talk about that all night if I wanted to.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Kevin said, even Captain America Brave New World, a good film, people are rooting for it to fail at the box office. Yeah, I mean, you still got those haters and those trolls that are like, Marvel's dead, Marvel sucks, Marvel's woke,
And they'll
blah, blah,
still
blah.
pay their money, so
Yeah.
who
No,
wins?
no. It will be a box office letdown. I don't believe you're going to get more than $650 million. But
Wow.
it has less to do. Once again, it's based on the movie. Like, you know, a black man can't be Captain America. It's the same problem. Why people are not going to go support the movie. Yeah. It's the same issue. It's a real issue that people don't want to talk about.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. No, Mads was the henchman for Dormammu.
Yeah.
Right.
That's I knew that's what he was thinking.
Yeah. Maybe they'll lean to Pedro with the telenovela look. But also, if you're doing it in the 60s, people will have like mustaches like that. You know, they have like.
Reed Richards was no. Reed Richards was in the 60s. Fantastic Four was in the 60s. So like no.
Yeah, that's true.
But he did have a mustache a couple of times, so he could figure it out.
Well, yeah, man. You guys all come in with all like questions and stuff like that. There's this one I wanted to bring up. You're stuck on an island and you only have 6 movies to choose from, but out of the 6 you can only watch 3 for a year. So you're stuck with 6 movies and you can only watch 3 for a year.
Okay, so my 6 movies, I probably do this first because I could probably knock this out. Lion King, the first one, you know, the animated one. Give me Inception. Give me Civil War.
Right, the Captain America Civil War?
Captain America Civil
War. Okay, I was like
give me Terminator.
He gave us. I thought that was your list. So here's okay, I get it. So out of these 6 movies,
okay.
Which ones would you have to like? Which ones would you watch for a year? So would you watch Madam Web, Craven, Morbius, Acolyte, or Jonah Hex? What are your 3?
I don't need TV that much. It's all right.
Yeah,
just check the TV.
I will go TV-less. Pass.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a hard one. Honestly, though, I'd probably go Madam Web.
I like TV, but I like movies, but I don't like them that much.
Like if you're forced to watch, like you have, I would probably go Madam Web because I can always put it on mute, and then you just see like 4 good-looking women run around, be stupid, you know, or you could turn it on and just laugh your ass off. Like it's a comedy.
No, you know? It's sad. It makes me sad. The movie makes me sad. My answer is Craven. Answer is Craven.
I think Craven would be on my list, and then probably Jonah Hex. Because I didn't hate Jonah Hex that much, but it just was not good. Like I didn't watch it all the time. I don't own it or anything, but over Morbius was sad. I was like, oh, what they do to Doctor Who, you know. Same thing with the Acolyte. The Acolyte just made me angry.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and then Green Lantern. Green Lantern was that's the 6th. Like I'm like, there's only 5.
No, Madam Web is horrible. Madam Web is not.
But I can laugh. I can at least laugh at Mad Web.
It's not even so well put together. Like if I had to watch it 3 times, I might shoot myself. I might just jump. But yeah, I'm done. I'm out.
Can't do it. Wasn't that bad. Yeah.
Hey, happy birthday, Professor. We missed you 27 minutes ago. Professor, my bad. Yes. Happy birthday, bro. I don't know if you're still here, but happy birthday.
Oh, he left that comment. Happy birthday, Professor. Officially your birthday. Man, that's interesting group. I'm like, man, those are horrible. So those are horrible movies you would pick with you. And he's like, oh, those are what you're stuck on there with.
It's like I'm going with my favorite ones. I was gonna go Matrix, and then
Reed Richards.
Yeah, like my ears perked up for a minute. I was like, ooh, like any ones that I like.
Yeah.
I can watch those all. I can watch those 6. Like, period. It just be good.
He said 650 mil. He said they think they'll be happy with that.
I think that's what you're gonna get, though. I think Captain America's gonna get you about 650 mil.
Yeah.
And Fantastic Four is probably close to 900, 950.
Yeah, I can see, especially if it winds up being a good movie. Like I can see it getting really, really good numbers. Professor, thank you. Yeah, man. We appreciate you, Professor.
Definitely.
I looked at the time. I was like, crap.
Yeah, I know.
I meant to say this a long time ago.
I feel like we just finished talking about the movie and then we went down this rabbit hole. I was like, oh damn, we've been talking about this for like over 30 minutes. You mean tell me it wouldn't be Morbin time? No.
It's Morbin time.
Yeah, because I'm about to put Green Lantern as soon as the stream ends, so I can go to sleep. Oh man, I think because I'm such a big fan and how let down I was by everything, it just hurts. You know,
they have a steel book of Green Lantern for sale at half price books for $3.99, and no one's still buying it. Still not buying it. It's a steel book. I'm like, wow, $3.99, and they're like, nah, I'm good.
I think I do own it though. I think I found it at a Goodwill for like $1.
You need that, but you need $1 back.
Oh yeah. Here.
I got Smile 2 on my steel book,
and I got the extended cut.
Why?
I have that too. You know why I got the extended cut when it came out? Because it had a Green Lantern DLC suit for when Arkham City came out. That's the only reason I wanted it.
Oh, gotcha. I got you.
That's the only reason I got that one.
Yeah.
What else did I get today? What
I got for $1.
That's $1 too much, man. Or I'm sorry, I'm not gonna give you that much.
Just as a Green Lantern fan, I feel like I gotta buy it, but
no, I think that's why you don't get to buy it. You don't have to buy it because you're a Green Lantern fan. And you say, no, I just can't do that.
Yeah.
I got today I got the Train to Busan Steelbook.
Nice.
I got
exactly, Ty. So as long as some hot babes on there, I'm cool with whatever movies.
Just see whatever.
Well, that's why. What if the hot babes are only the ones in the movies? That's why you gotta think about stuff like that.
I got Venom. I got that today, so that was fun. So,
here. Which landing core would you be? I think we answered this question.
Yeah.
White's cool, but it's very limited with like how many people can do it because I think they only let like one person be a White Lantern.
You know me. That's what I need.
And I always like the green. I always like the willpower, because that like trumps everything, and like that's why I love Hal Jordan and John Stewart, because both of them like proved with enough willpower you can literally do whatever the fuck you want. Like
you could already do whatever the fuck you want.
With what?
Right.
Like,
no, you're very limited to with a lot of stuff with the white. Yeah.
In brightest day, there will be light to cleanse the soul and set wrongs right. When darkness falls, look to the skies. A new dawn comes. Let there be light.
Yeah. Who's because I know Kyle was the first White Lantern.
Yeah.
I think Sinestro got it for a little bit, which is fucking wild.
I don't Sinestro.
But I think Kyle was the main White Lantern. I don't know who has it now. I stopped reading. But Red is pretty sick.
Rage, just have rage all over the place. I mean, you can be like the Hulk, just getting more and more angry no matter what.
Yeah.
See if I can read that. What's it? With blood and rage of crimson red, ripped from the corpse of the freshly dead, together with our hellish hate, will burn to allow all that is your fate. Oh,
yeah. I don't know all of them by heart. I mean, the Green Lantern one I know by heart, but the other ones I don't know.
All right, what's the Green Lantern one?
In Brightest Day, in Blackest Night. Oh no.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, in Brightest Day, in Blackest Night, no evil. No shit. No, in Brightest Day, in Blackest Night, no evil shall escape my sight. For those who worship evil's might, beware my power. Green Lantern's light.
Yep, pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know why I was getting like mixed up. Like, wait a minute, it's been a while since I had to say. But
hey,
Mount Verse ain't Hope. Hope one is cool because the Hope one's cool because the Hope one just like allows you to make everyone else like more powerful, which is pretty cool.
In fearful day, in raging night, with strong hearts full, our souls ignite. When all seems lost in the war of light, look to the stars, for hope burns bright.
Yeah.
And I like their orange. Orange is like my favorite one to say.
The orange one is sick, man.
It's awesome.
Fleas I love all his stories, man, because he's just such a little goblin dude. He just like grabs onto the lantern, all like mine. You know,
is it what's mine is mine, and mine and mine, and mine and mine, and mine not yours.
Yeah. He's the best, man. He's the best. There's a comic I have of him learning Christmas. You know, because Christmas is about giving and everything like that. So he just like loses his mind and like learns like the Christmas like miracle kind of thing, and it's a really good like little one shot comic. Yeah, but the orange is super awesome. He's such a little goblin dude.
I'm an orange guy myself.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Visually, it wasn't a bad movie. It was okay visually. There's some issues.
Yeah, I think with Green Lantern, I think visually it was fine. I think maybe they kind of bit off a little more than they could chew by making the costume CG.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody
CGI. That's what it was. Yeah. The CGI was too bad, too much.
And I get it. I get why they would make the suit CG. Since they're constructs of the suit, but it's still, especially the domino mask. I think that's where it really. But I think like if I had it my way, I'd do the suits like the suits in Tron Legacy. So like
they have something on, but then you use something to make it brighter,
like LED.
Like LED.
I think that would have been cool. Like, so I'm kind of curious to see where they go with the HBO Max series, but I don't know. I think and I remember reading an interview when the movie came out where the studio was saying the movie was going to be like along the lines of Iron Man in terms of humor. And that's where I think Warner Brothers, when it comes to DC, has always went wrong, because they've always tried to ride the coattails of whatever's popular at the time, rather than just finding their own voice.
It's understanding who they are, right? I mean,
yeah. And it's too bad, because a Green Lantern movie could be awesome. If they
so you're built like an Avenger.
Man built like an Avenger. Which one? You gonna be Falcon?
I could do that.
Oh, Falcon would be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's too bad, because it could have been awesome. And even with the choice of villain, like Hector Hammond, he would have been a good start off villain for Hal to deal with on Earth. We didn't need Parallax.
No, not this early.
Yeah.
In the first movie. No.
It's too bad. You know, I look back on that movie and just feel bad because it could have been awesome. I love Green Lantern. He's probably my, yeah, I'd say he's my number one favorite DC character.
Wow. Over Batman and Superman?
I'd say they're like neck and neck, but I've always been a big Green Lantern fan. I've always been Green Lantern, and then I'd say followed by, you know, I've always liked it ties for me after Green Lantern because I love the Flash too.
Mm-hmm.
And I love Batman and Superman.
So
it's kind of tough for me who I'd line up behind Green Lantern. But when it comes to DC, Green Lantern will always be my number one.
Yeah. It's just like I'm looking at the cover, I'm like, Kilowog looked really cool.
Kilowog looked cool. They just didn't do enough with him. Like,
no.
Yeah,
especially with Michael Clark Duncan voicing him. That was the perfect voice.
I think a lot of the voice cast was pretty solid. Even you know, Jeffrey Rush doing Toma Ray was good. Mm-hmm. It had enough going for itself. I'm still not sure, even though he wasn't necessarily bad in the movie, I'm not sure I would have cast Ryan Reynolds to play Hal Jordan. Again, I think that's because Warner Brothers got him because, again, he was hot at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I think that's
didn't he push to get the movie made though?
What's that?
Did he push to get the movie made?
No, I think
thought they were going to scrap part of it, and then he said, "No, we should go ahead and put it out." I thought that's what it was.
I can't remember.
I remember.
But yeah, I just remember one day they had announced that he was going to be Hal Jordan, and I was like, I like him, but
yeah,
huh?
That's how it was. I'm like, okay, I guess. I mean, he could be a smart ass hotshot pilot, you know. And then they didn't do that. They didn't even make him a smart ass hotshot pilot.
Yeah, and I think they kind of assassinated the character of Hal by making him a quitter.
100%.
This man freaking, if I remember correctly, even when he was new to the Corps, when Kilowog disrespected him early on in the comics, when he first met Kilowog, he jacked him in the face in the comics when Kilowog was messing with him. In this, he quits 30 seconds after joining the Corps because Kilowog, or because Sinestro hurt his feelings.
Yeah.
Freaking wimp.
So you heard about James Gunn contacting Ryan Reynolds to see if he wanted to do it and keep it going?
No.
The Green Lantern?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
James Gunn was like, "You coming back?" And he was like, "Ain't no way in hell."
I can see it as a joke, you know, but not like for like real. Nah.
So the CEO James Gunn talks about a story where he first thing he did when he became the CEO of DC Studios was contact Ryan Reynolds. He was the first person to have to get in the job to create as a creative overseer. After Ryan Reynolds' ill-fated turn as Wade Wilson in X-Men Origins of Wolverine, the actor jumped the ship from Marvel, went to DC in 2011, and they are really good friends. James Gunn chatted about everything, including the upcoming HBO series. Said no one's getting shocked by this statement. Ryan doesn't give two shits. One of the first people I talked to after I got DC jobs, Ryan Reynolds, was like, "Hey, you want to come back?" He's like, "Go fuck yourself."
I know. I mean, it almost ruined his career,
which is appropriately Deadpool.
Yeah, that too. Because he went back to back. He went being a horrible Deadpool to being a horrible Green Lantern. So it's like, which are two awesome characters. So
yeah, he's got a good thing going. He got his fandom redemption.
Yeah.
So
it feels like a joke.
He said it was real. James Gunn says, "Yeah, I was real about it."
I'm sure if Ryan Reynolds said, "Yeah, I'll come back," he was like, "Okay." I mean, you don't turn down Ryan Reynolds when he's like at the peak of his career. So, yeah,
I'm happy for the dude because they were saying like since the mid 2000s that he was going to play Deadpool, and then when it finally did happen,
sound built like the Hulk, but when he's human.
I'll give yourself more credit. I'm sure you're. I'm sure you're much more jacked than Puny Banner.
So that brings up a good thing. I want to talk about this. I wanted to ask. So I want everyone else to vote on what we should be for C2E2. What we should dress up as for C2E2. At least one picture while we're there as this character. So
you guys can do costumes. I don't know if I can do costumes.
Oh, we got to go all in.
No, we can get you a costume. What you talking about now?
Definitely get you a costume.
There's nothing that I can't go get you. No. Let's figure out something we can do. I'm telling you.
I mean, at this point, I could be Fat Thor. That's it.
That's not all thing you could be. You be the thing,
dude. That would be awesome.
I mean,
but how will we go about that?
I will find a good thing costume.
The thing?
Yeah.
That could
Brian
be
needs to be Bishop. I agree with that one. Brian needs to be Bishop. Mm-hmm. If I was back in shape, like how I was before, like Cable and Bishop, that would be good.
That would be super dope. You could still do it.
No,
I don't know what you talking about. Like you can't be something. Like this is C2E2, bro. You can definitely do it. I'll do the Bishop. I'm gonna go all out on the stuff. I want us to have a picture.
The Bishop would be cool.
Red Man, I think you should do Captain America. I will love to see you as Captain America because the movies will come out.
Yeah,
it will still be in theaters, and you end up being that. That would be awesome.
I could do that. I'd be happy to do that, actually. I'm sure I could find a good costume.
I need you guys' help. Something for Tank.
Yeah.
Something for Tank.
This is we're reaching out to all you guys on this one.
And let's not say Fat Thor. I'm not going with that.
I'll do Captain America. I think that'll be fun.
Bring that one up, Brian. We all be Spider-Man. That'd be my Spider-Man outfit.
I know exactly what this is going to be. You're not like that. I was ashamed. Whatever.
Juggernaut. Oh yeah, a dude who just wears a leg.
I'm
leather,
Juggernaut, man.
Leather sash.
Oh man, hold on. I'll show you everybody else's.
Yeah, especially with Brave New World coming out, I bet I could find, because it looks like we have like several variations of the Cap suit.
Yeah. Yeah. Brand Man could do his Spider Punk, and I'll be that.
No. That's funny though. That's so funny.
That's good.
Yeah. I never really thought about like cosplay or anything like that. Like whenever we go, the amount of time, especially with your hair being as long as it is now, but even like last year and the year before, it was still fairly long. Mm-hmm. You know, every single time, man. You know, people are like, "Oh, you need to be Bishop. You need to be Bishop." Like, yeah,
it does work for me. It does work for me.
All three of you guys go as Spider-Man and do the meme.
Do the point.
Yeah, that's why.
We can do that.
Yeah.
You don't want to be the clown from Spawn?
Oh jeez.
Oh man.
I didn't think about that.
you have to like gain 100 pounds. I like the Juggernaut or what's his name from Hagrid?
Hagrid.
Huh.
That requires too much clothes too, man. It gets hot in there.
See, like you and I, Brian, would then have to be Harry Potter characters, right?
And that's the problem. There's no black Harry Potter characters.
Yeah,
There's
they're all supporting characters with 2 lines.
There's only one. So
I was gonna say you're both the same one.
Yeah,
there's the same character.
Yeah, there's one.
I think there's one.
Yeah, there was one who was the announcer for the Lee
It's
Jordan.
Oh,
By
yeah.
the way, in the books, they
and
just,
the one who dated Jenny.
Yeah.
yeah, and by the way, they explicitly mentioned that Lee Jordan had dreads in the first several books, or in the first book. They distinctively mentioned him as having dreads. And then there's Dean Thomas, who dated Jenny.
Mm-hmm.
Sabretooth. Yes.
Sabretooth.
Let's go. I'm looking up Sabretooth costumes right now. That's it. That's what we're doing. That's it. I like it. He's gonna be so pissed he has to wear all this shit.
So say Tank goes as Sabretooth, Brian goes as Bishop. I don't know. I could be Wolverine. I got the height for it. I'm a short king, so
yeah, you gotta go with Wolverine. That's what you got last year. You got I remember a few people telling you to do Wolverine.
Yeah, but I'd love to find like the brown and tan Wolverine costume, which I'm looking up right now.
Oh, I feel like that's gotta be pretty easy to do.
Like, I think that would be fun.
Yeah.
If I found like the brown and tan one, that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Dean Thomas, Lee Jordan, Blaze, Kingsley.
Oh, how did I forget about Kingsley Shacklebolt?
You would love to be a Green Lantern.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like it would just be Guy Gardner, so I can wear a jacket.
Now here I sit looking up Wolverine costumes.
I know you guys going. Lavender Brown was black for the first few movies.
There we go. I got one. There we go. Got a good costume. All right.
Interesting.
All right, we got some stuff. We got some good ideas.
Yeah, we got some ideas cooking.
If you're Sabretooth, you're gonna be so hot. That'll be a problem. Though. That's the only problem.
You get to wear a fucking like furry boa around my neck. Because it's already like, well, it's early April, so it's usually kind of chilly, but inside the place it's usually super hot.
So we like literally we have to take a picture of doing it, and that'll be it. Like the picture is over.
Yeah, which by the way, I was at Graham Crackers earlier today, and they're already selling the tickets for it.
Yep, they are. They are.
Yeah.
It'll be fun this year. I wonder who the guests are going to be.
They got some good ones, man.
Yes,
a lot of them sold out though.
Yeah.
John Boyega.
John Boyega is sold out. I tried that immediately. It sold out like in 5 minutes.
Yeah. Usually I was more on top of it, like when I was still at Wright College. Yeah, I was like on top of like, oh, tickets go on sale this day, blah blah blah, and like now it's like, oh shit, it like sneaks up on me. Forget about it.
Don't get me wrong, like I knew, I was like, we're gonna figure it out regardless.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Oh man,
anything else we're gonna talk about tonight? Because it is almost 1 o'clock.
Yeah, it's getting late. It's getting super late.
And I still have a movie, a TV show to watch because that's happening today.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit here and do some reading. Read a couple comics.
I'm probably gonna get some sleep. Try to get some sleep, at least. All right, but cool. Yeah,
I'm literally looking for Guy Gardner costumes right now. They'll go with Sabretooth right now. It's literally what's happening right now.
A Guy Gardner costume would be cool. You know what would be cool? And I'm just like thinking about this because I already have the costume if I got like a for my Green Lantern costume, get like a bomber jacket and put it on over it and be like Hal Jordan. Didn't he wear like his bomber jacket in certain versions, or was that Kyle Rayner?
No, he wore it.
Yeah, but no, I want to do something new. I want to do something new. I don't want to reuse any costumes because I have like tons of different Spider-Man costumes, and then my Green Lantern costume that I wore last Halloween. This past Halloween.
I found the vest. The problem's gonna be you're not gonna cut your hair.
Well, I ain't doing the bowl cut. I'll do one of the newer cuts. But he's a redhead though.
You just find a freaking a regular bowl cut.
I mean, like I seen like
do it for a little bit.
Yeah, and I seen like him do like the same like length I have now, just kind of push more forward. I seen like stuff like that,
right?
Or more to like to the side. But well,
all right. Let's see if this works. I just ordered something.
Well, you'd be Mrs. Terrific, dude.
I would love that.
That would be good. Get the jacket, which is just a badass jacket anyway. You know,
that is a badass jacket.
You know, and then just paint your face though. That'd be the only annoying thing.
Or isn't it like it's like a
mask.
A mask.
Yeah, well then he's got the T, so it comes down his nose and mouth too.
Yeah,
you can get a mask and just
because the T is the mask,
right? Yeah. If I was gonna be anything from DC, it's gonna be Icon or Steel. But then Steel is gonna be too much silver. That's too much.
Carry a big ass hammer around.
All right, we're gonna work this stuff out. We're gonna figure out. We're gonna take pictures. We'll have you guys vote on the ones we find, and then that's the one I'm gonna order for Tank because I don't care what he says. I'm gonna order these. It doesn't matter what he says. I'm just going that. So I'm gonna do some research, and we'll be back when we come on Monday. I'm gonna have that. We'll show some pictures, and you guys will be able to vote on which one we're gonna do. But remember, Saturday we're still going to be doing our Severance episode. Was it 2 breakdown? I cannot wait for that because I'm about to go watch it right now. Yeah. So please join us. It's going to be at 9:30. I want to make the room tomorrow. 9:30. We will do our breakdown and we'll do it live. So we'll have a lot of fun.
Yep.
Definitely.
Sounds good. Yep. So Saturday we'll be back, and then Monday we'll be back to what movies come out? Huh?
Flight Plan or something like that.
Flight Risk. Oh, this is the one with Keke Palmer. I want to see that. I might go see that this weekend.
They're actually saying good things about it.
I heard. Yeah, I've been hearing good things.
Yeah.
So I might go see that this weekend. So we'll see. But cool. Yeah, we appreciate everyone coming in, hanging out with us. Danny with all the awesome questions right at the end, and then all the good ideas for cosplays. But cool. We appreciate everyone coming in, hanging out with us. Thank you guys so much. But we will see you guys on Saturday talking about Severance.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yep. Unstoppable on Prime.
Ooh. Oh yeah. So Unstoppable on Prime. What was that? That's the one. I was just watching that. That's the one with the wrestler, right? The one has one leg, and he's doing that. They make him say, "Oh, you're gonna be as strong on your one leg as everyone else with two." And I think that's that movie. I'm pretty sure it's the one leg wrestler.
I have to look it up because a few things came up when that popped up.
I'm pretty sure that's who he is, but yeah, I agree, Professor. I saw the preview for it, so it's something I'm gonna check out.
There, I could be Jeff the Shark. I'll take that.
He's like that Jeff.
Yeah, let's do that.
Jeff the Shark.
So so that's it. That's what, Professor.
That's it. Okay, check that one out. But cool. Yeah, let's get out of here. Everyone have a good weekend. Appreciate all you guys, and we'll see you guys on Saturday.
Happy birthday again, Professor.
Happy Happy birthday.
Yeah,
Later.
happy birthday. See you guys.
Where we at?
Don't forget to like and subscribe. We out here.